My name is Mazi Odinkem, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Serving the indigenous people of BIAFRA through media, evangelists, and music. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Mazi Odinkem Mankendele Mwachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB, a bona fide active member of the indigenous people of BIAFRA, and also an active financial member as well. Serving the indigenous people of BIAFRA through media, evangelists, and music. Serving the indigenous people of BIAFRA. Serving the indigenous people of BIAFRA. Because my attention drawn to this IDU Kindom that is flying around because of the post that I made this morning concerning the fundraising that is coming up. And I want to ask, why changing the BIAFRA as a name that our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has built this great movement upon, to change it to IDU? On whose authority? I ask. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. We all respect him. We all support him. Creating another name in replacement of BIAFRA, because according to what I heard, that BIAFRA is a slave name, and that brings me to a question to ask. Is that the reason why the BIAFRANs who are residing in America disappoint our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, abandoned him when he came to America in 2015, telling the Americans that the Fulanis are coming for you to support and bring about this destruction that is coming to an end, which is already, we are all seeing it? That is a question I want to ask. You said it's a slave name. We have to change it. On whose authority? On whose authority do you start to change the IDU to the BIAFRA? That is a question. That is a question. That is a question, because you cannot be building another name or creating another group in order to demolish what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has labored for. I said, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not build this great movement of the indigenous people of BIAFRA in order to enrich himself. Rather, he built it in order to enrich our unborn generation. So on whose authority are you demolishing, castigating what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu stood for? That on this name of BIAFRA, he visited in America in 2015, asking you to help our people back home because Fulanis are coming. It is a question. It is a question, and to say that this is it is not acceptable, because you cannot force somebody to join this movement. Am I not the reason why that this suddenly were to bring the people of people from the coastal region, or people from the so-called Benin, which is Igodomigoro? I know with my own calculation that is the reason why. Now, have some of you asked this IDU BIAFRA TV/radio, what was the reason why I created it? I think immediately after NSAS. Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself what was the reason this was created? It was created so that I can be able to use it to bring our people in the coastal region, our people in the so-called Benin Kingdom, most of those ones who are in the media, and so that we can be able to do what? To get more people for them to wake up from their slumber. This is the reason why. Now, the question that you're going to ask yourself, since this program, this platform was created, up until now, how many of the Igodomi or the so-called Benin are in this platform? That is the question that you're going to ask yourself. It is their job to wake their peoples up. We must set the record straight. It is their job to wake their people up. Because Muslim Nnamdi Kanu have been doing this since 2009. Waking our people up, teaching to our people, and now our people are waking up. You cannot force. You can only take a horse to a stream, but you cannot force that horse to drink a water. It is impossible. By using that to castigate what Muslim Nnamdi Kanu has built for, it is not acceptable. I myself became a bona fide active member of IPOB, a bona fide active member of the indigenous people of Afra. I cannot accept it. And I stand on that same thing that our leader said some time ago, when some people, there was a publication that people want to create a replicant of a Radio Biafra, and they give it a name that when you hear that name, it will sound as if it's Radio Biafra. But they changed a certain words. There is a certain words that they changed from them. The spelling, it is not Biafra, but there is a word that they changed in that Biafra. I don't know how they put it, but if you hear it from the far, you will be thinking that it's Radio Biafra. Our leader said he is not against anybody to form or to broadcast in any platform. But this nonsense that want to use it to confuse our people as a Radio Biafra, it is not acceptable. There are many organizations that is fighting for the Biafra restoration. Many that is fighting for Biafra restoration, uncountable. You have Masop. You have this one in the coastal region, BIAFRA Nation slave. You have so many platform organizations that is fighting. Even the World Igbo Congress. All of these organizations are fighting for the restoration of Biafra. And the name that we are going with is the name that Onyendu has put on. This thing said IDU Biafra is not acceptable. The people of coastal region, you need to go and wake your people up. The people of Igolo, you need to go and wake your people up. You need to educate your people. We have to call a spade a spade. You need to call your people, you need to wake them up. So for them to wake up from their slumber, you cannot castigate what Muslim Nnamdi Kanu has put on in order to draw people. It's impossible. It is impossible. You know what I'm saying now? It is impossible. It is from whose authority? If Muslim Nnamdi Kanu comes out now, which is going to come out very, very soon. It's going to come out very, very. If it comes out now and get this IDU Biafra, even if we're going to answer this IDU Biafra, even if we trace our history and go back and know that this is exactly where we come from, or that is where our history started from. You know what I'm saying now? Who have the authority is the person who is anchoring this great movement, which is Muslim Nnamdi Kanu. With his own ideology, with his own analysis. And a lot of people have to call him, ask questions, a question and answer, before that people can be able to say, okay, yes, we accept it. But coming up like this, in this situation, to say that you abolish a Biafra that is a slave name, that is an insult. It is an insult to the people who have died for this struggle. It is an insult to our leader Muslim Nnamdi Kanu. It is an insult. It is unacceptable. If you want to create IDU Kindom as an organization to fight, as a separate body for the freedom of our people in the old Eastern region, that is okay. If you want to create IDU Kindom as a IDU Kindom radio, that is okay for you. If you want to create any platform, IDU Kindom, that is okay. But saying that you're abolishing on whose authority? What gets me so mad is that on 2015, this same man that started this struggle, that make it to be here today, that all of us are, some of us, or some people are clamoring to only try to see what one position or the other they are going to anchor on what another man has built up. What have you fight for? What have you done? Ever since Muslim Nnamdi Kanu has left, what have you done? Some of you only just want to stay on the position what another man Another man who is right now in DSA dungeon has suffered from. This is what some of you are doing. This is a general. These people right now are making it general. This is what some of you are doing. All you do is to just based on what another person who is right now in DSA dungeon has suffered for. You just stay there. What are you doing in order to move the struggle forward? What are you doing? Is a question. Answer the question. Or you just based on what another man has built by a man who came in 2015 in the United States of America. Most of you abandon it. That is the hypocrisy. Coming now to say that you abolish Biafra because it's a slave name, on whose authority? That is an insult. It's an insult to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You can't do that. You don't have any authority to do that. And that is to put it is to even put more division. You understand? It is even put more division. What are you trying to do? If you talk about the emissary on the evidence that you brought about that our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gave Rabbi and who again Oyibo and who again for them to help to pursue our enemy out of our land. That is unacceptable. That is understandable. That is understandable because you are doing it in the platform that the Onyendu have created. But creating IDU, saying that you abolish it, that is to say that whatever the position that you are holding, you are going to resolve yourself in that position. Because you can't be on that position while you are creating another thing. It is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. That is why I come out here to make it clear. That is why I come out here to make it clear. It is unacceptable. The people of Igoromigodo, let them do their work. Let them do their work. Wake their people up. Let their people do what? Wake up and join the struggle. People of Coastal Region, let them do. When I started this IDU Biafra TV/radio, I know how many people from Coastal Region I called. Some of them were insulting me. Some of them were insulting me. But what I wanted to do is to bring them close. A lot of them were insulting when I opened this IDU. They were insulting me. Today you want to create IDU Kindom in abolishment of Biafra. So you are telling me that there are people who have died, they have died for nothing. You don't do that. That is putting me more division. I repeat, if you want to create IDU Kindom as a separate body, that you are fighting for the restoration of our people in the old eastern region, number one, any position that you are holding, you are going to drop it. You are going to drop that position. Because you cannot be in the position that our leader put in place, put you there for you to do your job, and you are creating another thing. It is unacceptable. If you do that, it is an insult. And people like myself, as well, they come and get the matchmaking. A bona fide active member of IPOB, the indigenous people of Afra, it is unacceptable. I follow the footsteps of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I follow the footsteps of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody wants to call. Let me put it on there. Listen. Somebody wants to call. It is unacceptable. 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 Welcome to the program.
Hello, thank you. Let me switch on this thing. Yeah, thank you, my brother. You see, what is going on? I want to contribute to what you're saying. This is do of a thing. This is just a game. These people want to rebrand the name and claim the ownership. Michael Barr is one of those people because they are trying to change the name. Immediately change the name and then they now change the power that is behind IPOB. It's just indirect way of stealing IPOB and rebranding it and bringing it to another level. And then Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and other people who are in charge will not have advantage again towards that procedure. this man saying that Zamfara have the gold, the whole gold in the whole Ghana and South Africa put together. And why are people not ask them, where is the money of the gold? Every time we complain. Why we don't ask questions? Fulani, they are bringing people from all over the whole West Africa, introduce them into our military, introduce them into the custom, introduce them into police, and give them big posts by fraud. Fulani is frauding the whole system, and it's getting too much. And if we continue with this Nigeria, we will not have chance again, because Fulani, all they're doing is fraud. So my brother, what you're doing is good. God bless you. And these Fulani, these people are dangerous people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just like what you said, what I understand here is that power drunk. Some people cannot be able to handle power. When a power is given to them, it will be controlling them. They cannot be able to know exactly what to do with it. Like you said, even if there should be IDU, not now. Your house cannot be on fire while you are chasing rats. Are you with me, brother?
Yeah, of course.
Your house cannot be on fire while you are chasing rats, even if there's going to be IDU. Not now. Because our people need education. In order to educate our people concerning IDU, if our leader is going to accept it, a thorough research is going to make, because I have not done a research about IDU, but I know that our people in Onitsha, like Obi of Onitsha, and there are other places where they come from IDU, but a thorough investigation and research need to be done on this thing. Because our people are not educated. They cannot understand. From BIAFRA to IDU, because you are in America, you are educated, and you are educated, and you think that people can be able to absorb this information. That is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. Thank you very much, Martin. It is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. Because we need, just hold on. Let me put on the line so that I can be able to call. Let me put on the line so that I can call. But if you're fast enough to take the number, it's +49 162 8891 513. You call the number so that we need to debunk all this. No, it is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. Let me put in the number again. People have not asked, why did the government didn't watch open IDU BIAFRA TV/radio is in order to bring the people from coastal region more closer, and even scout for even more people. That was, I think, after the NSAS protest. After the NSAS protest, that I begin this journey, even going as far in Biafra land to even try to get medias, people who are active in speaking, to convert them into media. I called a lot of coastal regions in this struggle. I know the insult that I received. Personally, I know the insult that I received. You understand saying that? Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my brother, good afternoon.
Anyone. You don't need to mention your name, just give your contribution.
Yes, I'm listening to your program. You know, one thing with some of you people, Facebook, our media warriors are, today you people will be, you people will be doing good, tomorrow you will change. You know, this program is, in fact, this program is very, very interesting. But the mistake people are making is...
Hold on. If you want to treat issue, I want you to treat issue based on the topic. Don't say oh no or you people. Don't use that statement.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
The topic you are talking now, when you want to solve a problem, you have to find, first of all, find the cause of that problem, the cause of it. When you be able to get the cause of it, then that's where you will start solving the problem. The main thing is that some of this thing happening, I myself, most of us know where the problem started and how it started. But we are just dodging away from that issue. That I don't know whether we are afraid or maybe The main thing is that this thing was planned. This thing that is happening is already been planned, and they planned it together with Simon Emma. Because upon all these things is happening, he has never come out for a single day to criticize these people. But he can be able to come out and criticize our TOS, and nobody is saying that. You see? So he knows all about this thing. And when maybe you want to say that people want to sit on the seat that Mazen Nandekano has been suffering from since this thing. The main person that has that intention is the same guy. Because we have to say the truth. When we say it, no matter who is it, whoever is it, we say the truth and we say the truth. That is the main thing, full stop. Because these people, they are evil. I think anybody that told me that they want to discuss I'm not going to say that it's a lie. Because their plans already has been showing. Now they came up with the two, and the same woman, she keep on, no changes. She keep on twittering it on Twitter every blessed day. You do. They will still put Mazen Nandekano. Sometimes I ask myself, is Mazen Nandekano the leader of the two or the leader of the IDU?
Okay, let me ask you a question, brave brother. Are you calling from America? Because I want to link what happened in 2015 when our leader visited America. Be honest.
I'm not calling from America. I'm calling from Europe.
Okay. Do you have any sibling or cousin who is a member of IPOB that is residing in America?
Yes, my brother is residing in Texas. He's a member of IPOB.
When did he join?
He was formerly here he left here 2017. He was a member in Europe before he traveled to.
Okay.
Yeah, he was yes.
Okay, because the reason why I'm asking this question is this, that it is from America and this is coming up. And I know that when Mazen Nandekano visited America in 2015, asking the Americans to help in order to stop the janjaweed, what is going on today. They all spit on him. They all insulted him and said that he wants to cause a war. Those people now who were in that meeting, majority of them are the ones who are fronting this IDU. You know, I won't say that it's a nonsense, but at this critical moment, are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
At this critical moment, before anything you do should come up, it should be from our leader, and our people need to be educated because we are not educated. One of the ways in order to destroy a country, or in the case of America, is uneducated. Our people are not educated enough to understand exactly what is going on, and they need a thorough education if such a thing will even come up. You understand saying now? But now that our leader is in TSS dungeon, we are fighting to bring him out. A lot of people are fighting each other.
that has been sacked. Do you in your own idea, do you know if Mazen Nandekano knows about them or not, that they have been sacked? To you now, do you think that Mazen Nandekano knows that they have been sacked?
To me, I don't think that Mazen Nandekano knows that they have been sacked.
Okay, I'm giving you now. I'm telling you that 100% right. Even before they've been sacked, Mazen Nandekano has already, before they brought the case to him, he has already decided for them to be sacked, and they know. And so when they called about this Nayanya is not a woman that maybe has been in this trouble for maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years. This woman has been there even since 2002.
My brother, that cannot be a justification. It cannot be a justification. DJ Rezo, where is he now? Where is he now? There are sometimes when a tension is being high, what do? You do what? You suspend that person. Why you suspend that person? You'll be watching that person because it might be at the same time that it is a test. At the first, it might not be a test, but as time goes on, it might be a test to see if that person is going to divert. If that person is still going to remain in the side of the truth. The tension are high, my brother. If two people are fighting, my brother,
everything they are saying,
my brother,
any proof that that did not transfer that money.
Now you are now speaking. Look, listen.
They started with accusing her that she said Mazen Nandekano.
You are now talking in that direction. If we are going to that direction, I will also take you back when Chike Dozem said on the 9th of I can't remember I think is either July, August. I think August. I think on the 9th of August. Yes, on the 9th of August when Chike Dozem said that if that money will not be transferred into the UMU ERi account, that from that 9th of August, no single expenses should be made into the account. This is what he said. You know what I'm saying now? When two people are fighting, my brother, when two people are fighting, my brother, like I said, when two people are fighting, if me and you are fighting now, you understand? And the second person, the third person come, he doesn't care what is the problem. What he will do is to separate us before we begin to find out what is the problem. You know what I'm saying now? This is how it's been done, because you cannot just begin to beat this person. No, you have to first of all separate them. When you separate, before you begin to investigate and know exactly what is the problem. My stand here and my agitation now is abusing what Mazen Nandekano put for, which is Biafra, in replacement of IDU. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Any well-meaning Biafra who is supporting Mazen Nandekano, whether your ideology and my ideology is different, but as long as that our heart is towards the restoration of Biafra, nobody will accept this IDU. If the people of Igodomigodo or coastal region want, they should do more work, recruit more people, in order to do what? To bring and to wake their people up. This IDU Biafra TV / radio that I open it specifically because of the people of Igodomigodo and the coastal region. I know how many of them that I called. I know one that insulted me. Today, how many of them are we operating this program together? How many? So you cannot force somebody to come and they join this struggle. You have to do what? Do your own work. Just like I'm doing my own work. So thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, thank you very much. Keep it up.
Welcome to the program.
Hello, my brother. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much. My brother, I have been following you for some time, and I thank you for the good job you're doing and for the proper research you have been doing, the analysis you have been doing, and it's a very great one. You see, I am an old member of IPOP here in Germany. I follow the instructions, but I have to tell you this truth. A lot of people following the DOS and the command and control and this, they don't have the proper information. The DOS are not briefing the people properly so that they can be able to withstand a strong argument. just take a watch. Anytime someone called supporting the DOS and criticizing Simon and then Nelly and whatever our sisters in America, whenever it comes to a proper argument, they can never stand the argument. You are trying to brief our brother that just called now where the problem started and where the solution should have been. He don't understand it because he don't have the proper information. He's not a thief. This wahala started at the moment the accusation was done about Nayanya withholding the money that's supposed to be transferred and the money that's supposed to be removed from the Latin account. And the ladies refused to do it, and they said over their dead body. I watched the interview you are talking about on the night where Chike Dozie said there's nothing he can do because his hands are tied. He cannot punish Nayanya. He can only wait until Mazi come out. Only to come around to come and start suspending our sisters in America who laid the accusation. This is not a proper way to lead an organization.
Please, I have to cut you short. I am not against of what Umwada are doing. You're also saying now, but in this issue of IDU, changing IDU nation, I mean changing Biafra.
I am coming to that, my brother. I am coming to that.
Okay.
Because is this particular mistake Dozie and China Samora and the group made that brought about all this kata now? Because remember, after the Civil War, Gowon said, had he knew that Igbo people will lose so much money, he couldn't have gone to war. And before they got Mazi said that Nigeria has budgeted about 30 billion naira or dollars to scatter this agitation. And that money is working now in our midst. And that money is working. Don't be surprised that IDU is coming. They are testing the water. And nobody should bring Simon into IDU shit. If Nelly is saying nobody should bring Simon into this IDU shit. If we are going to caution our sister Nelly, because I know she's a very hardworking lady, I know she's a very strong lady, but sometimes she misses the point. She don't target when to implement one or two things because of so much passion she has for agitation. But there's mistake happening right now.
Hold on, my brother. Hold on. I have to interrupt you.
Okay.
I myself, I have so much passion in this struggle. But before I do anything, I calculate very well to make sure that my steps are implemented. Even if you call me tomorrow before the IPOB Conflict Resolution Committee, I will present all the facts and to defend myself. And whosoever that is going to bring me before that IPOB Conflict Resolution Committee, the person I'm at. So having too much passion for the struggle, that is not an excuse.
I understand you. You are 100% right. You are 100% right. And that is why I'm telling you, the leadership of the IPOP, the HOD, are the architect of this problem. Like you have said, or you yourself, you said it yourself. Because they refused to handle the problem when it was coming up properly like professionals. And that is why we are having all this issue. We can caution Nelly. We can tell Nelly, this is not what we want now. We are Biafran for now. Until Mazi come out and say, now we are moving to IDU. As long as Mazi is not around, who has started this Biafra thing, we are following Biafra.
Exactly.
And Simon is following Biafra. It's not an IDU, and nobody should bring him in. Because we cannot sabotage Simon right now because he is the only person that is leading us now in this particular agitation. These animals calling Simon up and down, they can never do 1% of what Simon is doing.
No, my brother, hold on. Butuo. If you watch my program, I do not insult people.
Yeah.
If I want to insult, I insult the Nabnebu Zoological Republic of Nigeria. So insulting people on my platform is not accepted, more especially a Biafra. Please.
I apologize if I insulted anybody.
You're welcome.
I apologize, but I want to I want to use this opportunity to tell our brothers and sisters, those that are being engaged, wrongly or rightly, to come out on social media to be fighting against each other. And this is, at this particular moment, I saw the exhibition, the program you did last time, showcasing what they are doing to our people, showcasing how the dead president of Nigeria is being whatever the way they are using him now. You have done a lot in this struggle, showcasing to the world, because we are not the only one watching what you're doing. But this, our so-called, our media warriors, this is what they should focus. And I am appealing to our HOD. They have no other way to go than to mend friends with Simon Ekpa. Simon is a name in this, a strong hold in this particular agitation. After Mazi, right now, they have to, whether they like it or they can't run away from it. They must work with Simon Ekpa. They must, because Simon has what it takes. He has what it takes. Chastising him or pushing him aside or calling him names or telling him super chat or whatever. But if you see, we need him and he must work. If they don't want to work with Simon, we go with Simon. Okay? Who don't want to go with us? We all want peace. We want peace in this agitation. We want to keep what Mazi have worked hard to keep for us. But if these people can abandon what Mazi have struggled to do and then start fighting each other, I am so sorry. We are not ready. But I am not going to, myself, I'm not going to give up. My household, we're not going to give up. Anything that will bring positive positive result in freeing us from this particular bondage we are in Nigeria, I am going to do it. But I'm not going to be led blindly under command and control to be accepting what is evil. Do me as you do my brother, I'll be very happy. If you are chasing people away for disobeying you, you have to chase people away that disobeyed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's order. Mazi is our supreme leader. No one should disobey Mazi when he gives instruction to transfer something, transfer it. And if you don't punish me for disobeying Mazi, and you are punishing my sister for disobeying you, it is not right. This is my point.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Do not go. Are you calling from America?
Okay. I'm calling from Germany.
Do you have any cousin or friend who have been in America? It says 2015.
No. But I watched several times Mazi when they were insulting Mazi. I watched it. I watched the programs.
And what do you have to say concerning that insult they give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2015? And now they are coming up with the name IDU in replace of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started for, which is BIAFRA, calling it as a slave name.
My brother, I am not surprised because a lot of them don't forget that during this particular time they were insulting Mazi. That was the same time Tony Nnadi was moving to America trying to deceive our people, calling Mazi a fraudster. So, and those people that Tony Nnadi recruited then, that maybe some of them that run away with our money, don't think that they went to sleep. They are still awake. So they will do everything to bring confusion in this particular agitation. They are alive. Some of them that are suspended during Mazi time, they are still there, living in America. They are not happy. Those that are selling that Mazi hijacked IDOB, they are still alive. And they are working very hard to destroy the agitation. And they are working so closely with the Nigerian politicians. A lot of money has flown into this agitation. A lot of money from Nigeria, corrupt money. And this money is working. They are recruiting anybody as long as you can read and write, as long as you can operate a computer. They are recruiting everybody, paying both home and abroad. So and they are using our brothers and sisters.
So in total,
this is the most difficult part.
So in general, do you support IDU, so-called IDU Nation, in replacement of BIAFRA?
Not now. There's nothing like IDU for now. This is not what we are going for now. We are BIAFRANs for now. If IDU is coming, this is not the proper time to talk about IDU. If there's anything like IDU, this is not the time for it. We have a particular problem in our hand. We cannot be talking about IDU while Mazi is languishing in detention.
Thank you very much.
This is not what we are doing.
Okay. Another thing I want to ask you.
Anybody bringing IDU? Yeah. Okay.
I want to ask you another thing. What do you have to say to the people who are basing on only what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has fight for? They don't want to push forward in order to push the struggle forward. What do you have to tell them?
They are a disappointment. It's like me and you. Our father gave us something. He gave us money. He gave us some property to keep. In the next 10 years, he will take it back. You went to the ground and dig your own and put it in the ground. I have to invest mine. I am sorry to say this again. Let me call them again. Watch all the whole people that Mazi left the agitation for since Mazi was captured. Go to their page and profiles. Check the improvement. People are running away from their pages. Go to Simon's page, is growing every day because he's making use of what Mazi gave to them. He's implementing it. He's doing research every day. He's doing exposition every day. He's hitting the politicians very hard. None of these, our people that Mazi gave things together with Simon, none of them can challenge a Nigerian politician and make a research about them, expose them on what they are doing. They only have power where you are. Someone called you now trying to make some stupid points, sorry, and you try to correct the person. This is where the power is. You can never seem debunk all the whole fake news that is coming out from the media today. The whole fake news. 2 people were killed in Ebonyi State or in Anambra State. They cut off their head. Just because someone mentioned ESN, the whole Nigerian media is saying this IPOP ESN. Where are our media warriors? Where are our leadership to come and debunk this particular fake news? Where are they? Our people are massacred at Ihiala. Or it's for nothing. Where are our people to come and expose and bring about these things to the public to know that our people are being killed in Ihiala for no just reason?
200 people.
I was watching a video. Sorry?
More than 200 people were massacred in that Ihiala.
Between Azia. I saw it. I was watching a video yesterday on social media where the army blocked the expressway at Ihiala. Just blocked it and went to the bush to smoke. Everybody queued and waited. A very busy commercial road that is generating millions of dollars every day. None of our media warriors can expose it. Every day you hear Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. Are they not surprised that people are running away? Are they not surprised that the people are not listening to the radio BIAFRA anymore? Are they not surprised? Let them make the use of their senses. Come back home. They should come back home. This money that they have been circulating, our forefathers, our fathers ate this money. Look at them. Where are they today? Where are they? Where are they? What is they left for their children? That is why we are wandering at all the holy rope, washing dishes, cleaning the street, and we're doing everything to survive. While we have luxury at home, we cannot make use of it. I have spent 20 years in Germany. 24 hard years working hard, not into any illegal thing. And Mazi came to give us hope, and someone is rubbishing the whole thing. So anybody trying to not make use of what God has given to him through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a disgrace to a Biafrans. They should implement it. They should work together. They should do expositions. They should investigate Igbo politicians. The way Simon was opening Wazirike's cage, opening Ojo Zokalo, opening IDB, exposing them and telling us who they are. This guy from Mauritania, the Akin Baba Ahmed, it's from through Simon that I know that this man is from Mauritania, but he's the spokesperson of Arewa Congress. We don't know that we have foreigners in our midst, ruling us, 7 million people, controlling almost 200 million people. 7 million, inviting all their brothers from all the whole world. But I can take money as an Igbo man and sabotage my brothers here in Germany or in abroad. And at the end of the day, I will go to Lagos and build that house, and tomorrow they will bring the whole building down. What has the HOD talk about our brothers their buildings have been demolished? At least make a statement. We didn't say you should go there and fight the Yorubas or fight the government that is demolition. Make a statement what are they doing against their people. You can't do it. Every day you're telling me about Simon. You want me to take you serious? Every day I tell you for the same account to say you're not going to use is closed. Tomorrow you open it again. You think we are so stupid, mature men that went to school? You push us around? You push us around? You open Umeri today, you close. You open the license today, you close. You sit at home today, you close. What are you talking? Are you not surprised that people, can't you see that people are not listening to you? Because you are messing up. Because you are not giving leadership. Sorry, my brother, I have to say this. It's very painful. that we don't learn anything. Since 1945, they have been killing us for no just reason. Everybody hates us. Everybody hates us for no just reason. What did we do? We are hardworking people. We are hardworking people. We have criminals in every tribe. We are not the only one that perpetrate evil. Everybody hates us. And in front of you, you see that everybody hates you. You still don't want to wake up. You are still collecting money. And the same money, you will go to Nigeria and invest it. And they will destroy it. You will treat a container, they will destroy it. They will sell it in front of you. Every day, they're increasing the money to clear the containers. Who are the ones affected? They are just keep taking us out of the economy slowly and slowly. You think it's nothing. Just wait for the next 10 years. If we are still with them, you will see they will kick us backward. We will be doing get man for them, but God forbid that injustice is not our portion. And we can never be. With 20 pounds, this is where we are with 20 pounds after the Civil War. The problem is our fathers didn't tell us the real truth. They were busy fighting to feed us.
Okay.
Not out of wickedness.
My brother,
nobody breathed us. And we grew up with that.
Let me ask you a question.
Ignorant.
You talked about our father feeding us, and that brings me back to the question concerning on the 10th of November when our leader went to court. What do you have to say about the elders or Hanezandibu being sitting outside instead of going inside? Because there is no justification for our elders, our Iwes, to sit outside. But saying that only the 5 legal team, which is only 5 lawyers, will be allowed to go inside, it's a justification because they believe that it is only the the 5 states are fighting for BIAFRA. What do you have to say about these Ohaneze being seated outside?
My brother, you cannot eat your cake and have it. You see, that is what I'm saying. We have monetized everything in the East. We believe everything is money. So now, if you sell yourself because of money, since we started monetizing the kingship in Igbo land, okay, everything is being monetized. Now, these old people you see now today, I'm sorry, maybe one exception out of them that are correct. If you have been collecting money from these same people, you sold yourself, they gave you a position that you're not qualified to be, or you're not supposed to be. They use you to work against your own brother, and tomorrow you are coming to fight for your right. Are you not ashamed?
Of course. Yeah.
For them, for these elders, it's a payback time. It's a paying time. God wants to disgrace them openly so that the children will learn. Because we refuse to learn. Our parents refuse to learn. We refuse to learn. God is disgracing us openly so that we and the children, the little ones, will learn. Oh, if they can do this to this man, what happened that they don't respect him? They cannot do this to an emir. They cannot do it to a chief in the north or Yoruba king. Why are they doing it to our king? Because if the place where I come from, they gave a 419er. He went and bought a kingship in my community. He bought it. So what do you expect? And the same people from the north that helped him to get this kingship, and he wants him to go and challenge them. He cannot. So my brother, I don't be surprised about what happened to our leaders, our so-called leaders, or Hanese. If the Arewa can come and tell us that George Obiozor will be the Hanese chief, we thought it's a joke, and he became the chief. So how are you going to run to George Obiozor to come and help you? The people that brought him to the leadership and told him what to do, he's doing it. Apart from we that IPOP or Mazin and the Kalo that is waking us up and fighting for us, who is fighting for us? The whole world hates us. The whole world hates us.
You're right. Now,
they hate us for not just reason.
Okay, what do you have to tell the people of Igodomigodo, or coastal region? Because as long as I concern myself, there are not much people from that particular Biafra land that is fighting for Biafra in the media. You know what I'm saying? Now, we know that some of them are in the top leadership of the US, yes, of course. But just like as we have media warriors, there are not much of people who are educating their people in order to wake up. What do you have to tell them?
I just need to let them know this. I don't want to be angry with them, and I'm not angry with our brothers that are angry with them. It's a decade-long issue. You see, after the Civil War, the Nigerian government or the Fulani-led government succeeded in dividing us. That division did not happen from today to tomorrow. Mazi started this journey 12 years ago. It didn't happen so quick. And to correct it is going to take time for these people to know exactly. Even though sometimes they kill them in front of us, I'm going to ask every of our brothers that are angry with them to calm down. Mazi did a lot in bringing them in, but the current leadership of IPO is carrying them away. This division they are bringing is carrying them away. This particular leadership, I am hearing some of our brothers from the core Eastern region, core Igbo tribe, telling them, only 5 Igbo states are sitting at home. Let us leave these 5 states. I told one of my friends, it's a very big trap the federal government set for us. Immediately we accept these 5 states and abandon these remaining our brothers and sisters in the coastal region. Now the federal government will go there and pump in money and say, you see, we told you, they're going to leave here. We told you they will disappoint you. And then we join them again and fight us, and they will kill us.
My brother.
So let our brothers have patience with them. They should have patience with them. Let us continue doing what we are doing. Musima is trying. He's doing his best. We must try to engineer him, engineer other people. By the grace of God, we are going to come out of this crisis. Nobody should kill our coastal region because they are not doing sit at home, because they are not fighting too much on social media. Some of them are not even sure what we are doing because when they see the core Igbo tribe misbehaving like this, and they become afraid. They become afraid because we are big brother in their midst, whether they accept it or not. We are big brother, and when they see the big brothers, the more in population misbehaving like this, what do? You become afraid. You become cold feet.
My brother,
this is what is happening right now.
Please let me interrupt you. There is a line. That you miss, and I want to put a correction. But before I do that, I want to first of all thank you for this analysis that you made. Yeah, you say that tomorrow the Fulanis are going to meet them, pumping money with them for them to help them to fight us. I said this some time ago when I got a report that in coastal region there is no Radio BIAFRA in Calabar and in some other places. You know what I'm saying now? There is no Radio BIAFRA ever since the EndSARS protest. Radio BIAFRA ceased to exist. And one of the comrades who spoke with me said that there are people who are listening to Radio BIAFRA and learning a lot of things, but now there is no Radio BIAFRA to give them information. And that now brings me back to the connection that you are making, that tomorrow they are going to pump money to them in order to come and fight us. This is where my argument comes in. Why is it there is no Radio BIAFRA? This is in the leadership. But on the question that I ask you is the media, the social medias like us, educating their people, those who can be able to have access to internet and listen to, you know what I'm saying now, to bring their people more instead of only basing or building on what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we need more people, we need more souls. But now that you made a connection concerning Fulanis coming to them, pumping them money, this is where the leadership comes in. Because if there is no Radio BIAFRA in all 13 states, how would the people be informed? You know what I'm saying now? The truth must be spoken.
Yeah.
How would the people be informed? That is why Radio BIAFRA need to be in every section of Biafra land so that people can be able to be getting information. Because Radio BIAFRA speak on 247. Every day, Radio BIAFRA speaks, and people call in to give their information. Just like as we're talking now. Continue, my brother.
So, like what you said, at the end of the day, you still see that everything is pointing to poor leadership. Okay? It's poor leadership. And the DOS, everybody, it's not about disrespecting them. I'm a member of IPOB. I'm not disrespecting them, but let us call a spade. Yes. These are people, they are not prepared for leadership. They are not made to lead this organization. It's an emergency thing. They could have done a quick emergency reorganization immediately after Mazi was captured. Okay? to propagate this particular thing, and they will sit on their table making decision with this particular thing. This could have been a very fast move. But the biggest mistake is for them to try to continue the leadership, not knowing that we Biafrans are not mugus. We are not cow or sheep. You can push. You know how long it took Mazi to be able to control us. So this Radio Biafra issue that is not in the riverine areas, on the coastal areas, is the failure of leadership. Last time you were analyzing here, our Cross River State members that were captured since how many months? Nobody is talking about them. Nobody is trying to see anything, to do anything about to release them. Nobody is going to their family, and you're telling me to go to the family meeting and report, or the coordinator, where the coordinator has been pursued up and down every day. The leadership are not saying anything. They are not talking about it. They are not even making a statement about it when they are doing broadcasting. Just to acknowledge that they knew what is going on. So, my brother, how do you expect this thing? We are making them weak. And the radio, as you said right now, there's no radio. Just 2 days ago, Umaya started talking, Bonnie, or whichever place started talking. Who was it for the first time? Why is he talking now? Why is the radio not been working since? Why does it take so long for them to react? Why does it take them for Simon to make a broker for them to go and start paying for the Radio Biafra? Are you there?
Of course, I'm here. I'm here with you, my brother. I'm here with you.
So why does it take them for Simon brokers for them to start paying every time you come to the media to criticize us? If someone tries to advise you inside the room you don't want to hear, I will advise you on the street, and that may be you will hear it very quick. That is it. This God knows why Mazi left Simon outside to be checkmating these people. I don't think Simon is there to sabotage them. He is there to put fire on them. How can somebody be celebrating that nobody got information about Mazi court case, and a Biafran will come, a hardcore Biafran broadcaster will come out and celebrate it, that Simon did not get information? My brother, it's very, very shameful and painful.
Okay, watching again.
It's very shameful.
I want to take you back on what the former Inspector General of Police said immediately they've been able to quench the NSAS protest when he was addressing the police. He said, he said, according to him, that you are specially trained to handle human beings, especially in the use of firearms. As police officers, you are not allowed to kill when you are using your firearms. You are only allowed to cause mayhem to that person. You are allowed to only shoot the person in a knee. Now, the question is to connect with are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. The question now is concerning this, what happened on the 28th of November 2021 between Azir local government and the IHA local government on the 28th of November. More than 200 people died, killed by the police and the military in that particular checkpoint. What do you have to make a connection concerning this, and why is it that there is no media in Nigeria that carried it out? Thank you very much.
For the killing that happened in Hiala, I think Mazi prepared us already. Mazi have already taught us this thing. This is some strategy they used during the Civil War, media blackout. And then they use the media to propagate a particular news, something that they did. They will turn it now, we will be the offenders now. They have managed through the Minister of Information to destroy the media and to capture the media in Nigeria. So the only media we had, that was why Mazi built all the social media platforms, all the media warriors, so as to counter Nigeria. That's why you are here doing a very good job. That's why Mazi made sure that someone like Simon is broadcasting, someone like Darlington before was broadcasting, someone that all the hardcore broadcasters. That was why he did, because Mazi already knew what is going to happen in the future. Because they are coming to kill us, and nobody will report it. 2 people were killed in Anambra State. They're using their head to play football, say ESN, ESN. The news went viral in the national media. But every day in the north, people are bishop, pastor, camp president, everybody massacred, even their head on the street. You don't hear about it. My brother, The police IG that gave instruction, here is one example of it. Shoot to kill. Kill them, nothing will happen. Forget about the humanitarian organization and the, what do you call them, Caritas and the Amnesty International. He told them, forget these people. Kill them, waste them. And nobody will say anything. You do hear this news in the media, what happened in the Yala? You will not hear it. The one that they went to burn houses at our mama, if not because the news was went so viral that they were forced to cast it only for 1 or 2 days. That's all. The news started where they went to burn down the whole places. So we are our own savior. We have to save ourselves. I am not a broadcaster, but I am on every day. I tweet, I comment, I reply them. I don't fight my fellow Biafrans who are genuine. I fight those ones that are fighting the genuine ones. So the more we keep fighting ourselves, the Nigerian government, they have the money and they have the strength. They have the power from outside. They are at the Security Council, United Nations. They are the second in command in Interpol in Africa now. They have everything they want. We don't have anything apart from God. And someone will just take little money. I was watching, sorry to mention now, I have to say this. A friend, a guy that I used to admire, he says, MC Igbo Unite. Fighting with us for some time, all of a sudden now he's every day on internet writing nonsense. Because of money. Because of money. But forgetting that this killing will come to each area. The Hausa people never expected that the Fulani will kill them. They never expected it. They were working in cohort with them until now, before they realize it's too late. So anybody collecting money to kill this agitation, you are not killing the agitation for Mazin and the Kali. You are killing yourself and your generation. You are killing yourself. They will definitely come after you. Nobody, look at SKK, look at all these Okalo, look at Rotas Okorocha, look at all of the women that work for them. Look at what they did to them. They never allow you to rest. So when they finish using you, they will come after you. So if you collect 1,000 naira for a chat card or 5,000 every day for typing, don't worry. It is something like selling your vote for 4,000 naira. Today I was watching Galaxy TV. You know who they invited for a program today?
No.
Ijele was speaking for Igbo in the Galaxy TV, national TV. You can imagine what
watching again.
What he was vomiting.
Watching again.
So,
we don't have to bring that name on this platform or make analysis or whatever they are talking about, because doing that is to make them relevant. The reason why I choose to speak on this IDU Nation is because it's a direct attack to what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has built. You know what I'm saying now? I deliberated on it.
You did well.
I wanted to speak about it. I was struggling with myself. Should I? Should I not? Should I? And I said, I must speak about it. It is very, very important that we talk about it. To remain on the platform that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has put us to. If you are making a fundraising on the UMU ERi account, okay. If you are working on the instruction concerning the emissary that our leader said, okay, because there is a proof. But coming out to tell us about IDU, that Biafra is a slave name, that is unacceptable, and that is why we must speak about it, but not people like Udene speaking on this platform. Thank you very much, Chineke.
No, IDU for now is no-go area for now. The priority we have now, how to get our leader out, actualize our Biafra. If after that referendum or whatever, we will need to change the name, we can change. We can answer, even Okoko, we can answer. If the majority carry the vote that we should choose Okoko, we can take Okoko as our name. So, but nobody should bring it right now. This is not the point right now. It's irrelevant at the moment.
It's irrelevant at the moment. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Let me pick another call.
Bless everyone.
Let me pick another. Thank you very much. So we are moving forward on this issue while we are here. Which the next point that I want us to talk about is a destruction of our brothers and sisters' houses in Lagos. Welcome to the program, Chineke.
Yes. Hello, my brother. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon from here. You are welcome to the program.
Yes.
The issue.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. The issue here, it's about IDU changing the IDU name, but that discussion have gone. We have discussed it enough from like 1 hour 1 hour 5 minutes, 5 minutes now. I want us to go on another next topic because we need to push forward. Which I want you to talk about the house, our houses, our brothers' houses that have been destroyed in Lagos. What do you have to say about it?
The properties that are being destroyed in Lagos State, somebody was doing an analysis about it, that it is the way our people buy property in Lagos, like they don't ask much questions. You understand now? Maybe they buy lands they buy lands at places where government have marked out for another different project. You understand what I'm saying? So when this particular government or people sell the land, then another group of government comes and then they want to utilize that land for what it was meant for, and then properties will be destroyed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear you.
So I don't know how what led to that decision of having to destroy properties at Abulado. And
okay,
you know that
let me ask you
where bombing happened.
Let me
so
ask
whatever
you.
that happened, I still blame it on our people. You know.
Before you blame that, I want us to first of all treat this issue that you just raised now, that because of the location that they buy land. You know what I'm saying now?
Yes.
Now, are you saying that before they buy land, that they should check very well to know where they are buying land? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, they have to check very well, know the type of land. They have to look at the plan. If you come to every state in Nigeria, they have a structural plan. You know, they have a plan of this is going to be here, this is how it's going to be. So people should what I learned from that very person is that our people should always do more investigation before investing in a place. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm hearing you.
A government like the government of Sanwo-Olu may decide to make more money, and then they map out a place and start selling land. You wouldn't know that this land is a land mapped out for this is the how it has been designed to be. So in years to come, when Sanwo-Olu is no longer in power, and then another government comes in and then they want to use the land for what it was meant for, they are going to give people notice. See, we didn't sell land to you. You have to pack and go. You understand what I'm saying? So this is my understanding, but I called because of a different thing altogether.
Hold on. My brother, hold on. This is your topic. After when you have finished and when we're done, you can give your closing remark on whatever I want to speak about. Now, are you calling from Lagos?
Yes. No, I'm not calling from Lagos. I'm calling from Kenya.
Okay, you're calling from Kenya. Okay.
Yes.
The issue that you're talking about, that they should make a research. Are you aware that some time ago, many years ago, when some Ndibos invited Ojukwu in trade fair, Lagos Trade Fair, in order to commission the massive investment our people are building there? Are you aware that Ojukwu told them, say that they are going to regret by investing in another region? Are you aware?
That is
hold on.
That is the same thing we are saying.
My brother,
I blame them.
wait, Chelukabia, hold on. Are you aware that Ojukwu told them and say, you abandon Oba in Idemili, you abandon Nnewi,
Yes.
you abandon Onitsha and the rest of the eastern region in order to come to another region to build one of the biggest markets in Africa? That he decided to congratulate their stupidity. He dropped the mic and left.
Yes.
And you are now saying
Yes,
that they should investigate more on where they are going to buy land. So I want you to make this point clear.
like, I mean, I don't know how the Lagos land issue goes, but what I'm telling you is what I learned from an explanation from somewhere.
You just said.
You understand?
You just said
some points.
What
I'm telling
my
you
brother.
now, the point I picked from
my brother.
These guys are not just going around.
Are you listening? You are dragging words with me. You are dragging words with me. You are dragging words with me. I said, Ojukwu said that they are going to regret, and what we are seeing today is destroying.
Is that regret? We are on the same point, but I'm telling you
why would you say
different reasons?
Why would you say? Hold on.
Houses.
Whatever anybody will do in order to hurt you, there is always a justification. Even when Fulani came to our land to kill us, there is a justification in order to go about abducting people, killing us. There's always a justification. But you are saying that they should investigate before they buy land. Are you going to change your topic on that, or you still maintain that?
No, I'm still holding on to that, because these guys didn't just go.
Then
on,
that is not what I need. Thank you very much. That is not what I need. Somebody will encourage our people to investigate, to be building lands, to be building houses in another man's land. That is not what I, Mazod Nkemba will encourage. Come to our land and do what? Build our land. Let me call another brother who is trying to call. Hello, watching again. Greetings, watching again.
I just want to this particular issue of building in Lagos or another part of Nigeria.
Okay. Okay.
So we should kind of have to explain this. This is complete game plan. If we should learn and understand, I think we should start from the leaders. I have my reasons in my location. Example, if you love their people, one of my friends went to travel to African country. So when they see them to the airport, what we used to do, they will start asking, what are you going to do in Africa? That will give them reason. That is a danger zone. There is no good. That you don't go here for reasons, except to have very tangible reasons. Before they are permitted to go, they will push you to show that they love our own people, to show that
they don't like us, they hate us. They know the place they are going to build is not the right place. They build, after building, they will break it down. Understand? Well, people have buildings all over the world, but it's never been destroyed the way it's being destroyed in the, especially Lagos State. This game plan to put Igbos down. But I will not blame individual mostly, simply because they frustrate us in our land. Just imagine, 90s, I could vividly remember where there was people in Port Harcourt, when there was people in Calabar. About was a very big hub center in terms of trading and other things. People are living normal, they are building, they are developing. It's living on a job because we do business mostly. It's very easy. But when they frustrate the land, it makes most of us to travel out of Igbo Eastern Zone, going to Lagos, and make everything to be in Lagos. If you are taking flights from Lagos, if you want to play your ghost, everything is in Lagos. Why our busy, our so-called leaders, we are saying we have leaders, like in Igbo land, in Eastern Zone, they supported them just to make sure they frustrate individuals. Everybody starts settling down in Lagos. Where you are making money is where you like to settle down. You can't build your best building in Eastern Zone, whereby in a year, when you come and live 2 weeks, then you go back, then where you stay for years, with your family are making money. I'm not really going to blame them much because everything is in Lagos. And so Basanjo and Not only that, the plan, the plot, it's well-done plan for them to frustrate people so they start building in their land, and your place will not be comfortable with you, no good road, nothing. And after clearing your goods, when you want to take it to Eastern Zone, you see that it could cost you a lot of money. Why going back to the Lagos? Why you have very good amount of business? You settle back why going back to you rather settle down in Lagos and do your business and live there. But thank God now we are now realizing that they have an evil intention.
Hold on, my brother. Hold on. Hold on. You are saying that we should not blame them so much. Are you now saying that you say that we shouldn't blame them so much?
No, I said we shouldn't blame ourselves much. I mean, understand, much. I mean, the people that are building, we have to be blamed, but not all that much. Understand? Because something frustrates us to go out, to leave our land. There is no how our land will be in order. We have everything that we needed, good road and people close to us. And we start running, everybody will start running to Lagos or to Abuja. Some people will go there and some will not.
My brother, there is noise that place. There is noise. I wanted us to have a little bit debate on this, but there is noise. There is noise. Watching again. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? I said there is noise where you are speaking from. There is noise. We cannot continue. There is noise unless if you can move away from the. If you can move away from where you are speaking, then we can continue. But as it stands now, because I want to argue with you on one of the things that you just said. Did you hear me?
I'm hearing you very clear. Very clear.
Okay. Our leader, our internal leader, he told them that they are going to regret it. If our people at that time listen to what he said, because a lot of them will say that he is a fool, that he don't know what he's talking about. A lot of them that will say that he's a poor man. A lot of them that will say this is the idiot that caused the Nigerian Biafran war. That this is the man that caused our people being massacred in Asaba. This is the man that he doesn't know what he's talking about. These are the people who are receiving it today. You know what I'm saying now? So there is nothing like that we are not going to blame ourselves. If our people are paying attention, when the people that this vision have been put in them by Chukwuka Kabiama, to educate them, to tell them this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to do, I don't think that we are going to be where we are today. You know what I'm saying now? I don't think today they are regretting it. They are regretting because of what? Because of not listening what the message is. Okay, if I also may want to make a little bit connection concerning 2015 when our leader went to America to visit America. What did America do? They insulted him, they called him names, and today what is happening? They are now joining the struggle. But I do mean that they at that time that they joined this struggle in order to fight for our leader, fight with our leader Nnamdi Kanu. We will know where we have been today. You know what I'm saying now? So there is nothing like that. We're not going to blame ourselves much, because if our people focus in the old Eastern region, a lot of them will be frustrated, begin now to ask questions to the government of the day. Why is it that there's no airport in Calabar? Why is it that there's no airport in Port Harcourt? Why is it that there's no airport in Onitsha? And that question will begin to bring our people closer. History will begin to rewrite itself naturally. Somebody who is in the coastal region will now begin to know that his brother, this is our own brother too, that what these people told us, people will begin to ask questions by themselves. Things will begin to revealed by itself. You know something? Because most of these things that we are doing or agitating, we wouldn't have agitate much. We wouldn't have even gotten our freedom. Let me just say, 5 years ago, because once you preach the message, the other person have already connected. Why? Because the people who are making businesses in other part of region, they are building it at home. But because what is happening in other region is not replicate in this part of the old Eastern region, they begin to ask questions, and by asking questions, the government of the day will do something, and by doing something, our brothers and sisters will be connecting with themselves naturally. You know what I'm saying now? And
Excuse me, I have some points on what you said, but there are places I disagree with you.
okay.
Look at what you are fighting. The cause you are fighting is beyond us. It's
Not just to open our eyes, just to tell us. When the people said that, I was in Lagos then. I was in Lagos when they opened that. We, people of Prescott, that invited him to come and open that market, understand. They value him, not that they don't value him, but he see beyond them, understand. He see beyond us. That is why he said what he said and blame them. But if you like disagree with me, we are not doing it intentionally. Just like you know what is happening currently for years in Morocco, in Spain. We know that we are that to enter into that sea, Europe is very dangerous, and people are still following it. Why are they going there? Despite that it's dangerous and people are dying, and they are still going. Frustration will lead people to many things. It's not just all about knowing, but who will lead it? You can know something, but who will lead you? Who will lead that thing that you know to come to reality? If Mazen Locality did not come to lead it, no matter how well you know it, you are not going anywhere. If you need to pass the whole message, everyone knows. But who will lead it? Except someone who has the spirit, who has the force. Have you been at all those things are being said, and you move down to you stay in the East? East are frustrated. I'm into business. I'm a big-time businessman in those days. Understand? I know what it takes for you to drag your goods from Lagos to East. I know. But if you want to base in Eastern zone, you will pay a lot of price and you'll be frustrated. Don't just speak. And so that's why I 70% blames to our governors, our so-called allies. They knew all these things, and let us say since 2017 or should I say 2015, Mazi started this struggle heavily. What has happened? Are we not seeing the truth? What are the governors doing? What are they joined hands to kill us? Not just about knowing. You can know it, but you cannot do anything. Who will lead it? If Mazi Locality did not come out to open our eyes first, he has a lot of followers, knows the truth. But still, people are still dragging him back.
Okay,
and the governors, the allies, the so-called agents, they are the ones. If they decide today and ask the federal government today, we want to have our own imports in Calabar, in the Kindom Nation. That's a big deal, which the federal government will not allow this. And they say that we should have our own airport, which is minor thing. Which I know federal government, they know that it's a big deal. When you begin to have all those things and put our road in order, nobody will tell you to go back to your place.
Okay, my brother.
But because of all those things are not there, we don't safe, well, think that it's safer a little bit. Understand? Does not mean you should not make choice. If now, as people are traveling from a location to another, people want to go to a little, but they don't have option in Lagos.
My brother,
I
want to ask you a question. Those people that their houses are being destroyed, do you think that they are going to buy land again to build in Lagos, or do you think that they are going to think back home and remember what Ojugu said to them?
No, excuse me, come again with your question, please.
I said that those people that have been affected, starting from 2013 till now, or this recent one that just happened, do you think that they are still going to remain?
Your this thing is cracking. It's cracking. I was hearing it before.
Is your location? I think I'm managing you. There is noise on your area. I wanted to ask you a question. Are you hearing me now?
Okay, I can hear you clear, yeah.
Good.
I can hear you clear.
I say, those people that have been affected by this demolition, do you think that they are going to still think to buy a property to build another houses in Lagos, or do you think that they are going to think back home?
Let me tell you something. You know, some people make choice. Understand? They will still the foolish one will still go and rebuy and pay some money. Understand? For them to return their place, they will give them the permission to build again, and they will still break it down. And some people who are wise enough will decide, let them take the bull by the horn, because the pressure is too high at this moment. Everybody is now seeing what is going on at Nigeria is getting to an end. Understand? It's not like 2015, it's not like 2010. Now, it's another different ball game. Understand? Few people will still fall victim and try to manage their rebuild, because most of them are Igbos, which I know. Understand? But some others would like to change their mindset and go back to Igbo land. But I want to tell you something. I live in Cotonou, I live in Togo. Do you know that the house our family members build in Cotonou and Togo is secure than the one in Lagos? Why are they not getting it? Why is it the one in Lagos State? Every day they will come and give you one is the same excuse, only the other side. It's a very planned game with federal government and our leaders. Because we don't have Eastern leaders, they just slave to them. They knew. The man that complained, that was the man that made audio records concerning what is going on. He said everything, but he was laying the blame on Matthew rather than the heavy blame on Matthew. Rather to put more blame on our Igbo leaders, which he said that they knew all these things, that's what government planned for them. They knew things, but they don't want to tell us. That's why they putting it. If they tell us now, assuming now that a top politician from Boland will come and say, "Maybe I'm being a politician, I'm not a politician." Start saying this. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Look at what is going to do. The risky. You do it. They start speaking up. Many people will listen to them, but them are building there as well. They are building, but their own is secure, and the masses are not secure. So you have to see two sides. Understand? You have to see two sides. Don't just see two sides. If I should blame, I would blame the government mostly.
Okay, my brother.
Individual.
Okay. You are on this two side. You are blaming 70% to the government. Now, I want to ask you.
70% to the government. 70.
70 to the government. Okay. I
Yeah.
want to ask you. This agitation of freedom. What is pursuing it? Is it politics? Is pursuing for the freedom of masses, or the masses are pursuing the freedom of the masses?
Please, you know the thing there. I want to get you clear. Repeat that question again. So let me get you very clear. Please.
Okay, you said that you are going to blame the government 70%. Okay. My question is, this agitation for freedom for everybody, is it the masses are the one pursuing it, or the political leaders?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said this is our freedom that we're fighting. Is it the masses are pursuing it, are pursuing for this freedom of struggle, or the politicians?
It is massive.
Good. So when an injustice becomes a law, automatically resistance becomes a duty for the masses to demand for their rights.
Exactly.
So you cannot say that because of the politicians are not doing their job, and so let us all perish. No, those ones who are foolish enough.
No. It's not what I'm saying. We are talking about another different thing. I'm not bringing it to this issue. We're talking about agitation. You can still live in your house and agitate for your freedom.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
And we're talking about something that frustrates people to go out and start building in Lagos.
Okay, my brother.
That's this.
Let me.
You can stay anywhere. I'm here in abroad. You're in abroad. You're agitating for your freedom. You can stay anywhere and agitate, but you need to leave before you agitate. So I don't think we should join it together. Understand?
Okay. Let me try to make this point again. Let me make this point again. Here in diaspora, where the democracy and the rights of the people are being respected, people demonstrate on the road in this political democracy that they are practicing here in the Western world, and the government listen to them and implement those things that they are clamoring for. It is also a struggle in a political, because the politics and the top officials are respecting the right of the people. So if Nigeria is a country where every human right are being respected, your opinion are respected, and your politicians, they don't care about having seaport here and there, and then when somebody like Odumegwu Ojukwu, who have bring himself out to lead, because you say something that who is going to lead, you are not going to expect a businessman to come and lead. You have to expect somebody who is a freedom fighter to come and lead, which Ojukwu told them, you are going to regret. You understand? Say now, he didn't come there to give them more analysis, but he said you are going to regret. He will bring himself out to lead, but the people that he's speaking to, did they understand the language? So that is why I said that even in a democracy, Western world here, people also agitate, and the government listen to them. So if the politicians did not do what they're supposed to do, but the people decide to go and invest in their land, because when you invest today, maybe after 1 year, 2 years, the business will crumble. Another person will invest, after 1 year, 2 years, the business will crumble. Then you see, they begin to ask questions. They begin to agitate. And when you come out on the street to agitate, police will not kill you, army will not shoot you. But in the case of Nigeria, when you agitate for your right, you've been killed. So we cannot leave everything for the government. We also have to do our own. Because what they did is what bring about this our agitation today. If the government of Nigeria are doing what they're supposed to do, there wouldn't be any need for this Biafra restoration. And when we talk about Biafra restoration and agitation, everything is in it. But the people who are building houses in another man's land, everything is in it. Even if you go to another region to build, it will be protected because you have now your base. So everything is in it. The people need to understand that some of them who have made this mistake, what did they do is to support IPOB with their money. Because not tomorrow, when they will come out and say that they want us to help us to go and fight for our land that being destroyed or our property, IPOB is going to ask you and say, what is your contribution on this struggle? Where is your receipt? Show us the slip that you contributed. And if you cannot be able to show us this thing, you might even end up going in jail. Because you have the money, you not supported the struggle. You know what I'm saying now? You don't support the struggle. I'm using this opportunity to tell them to support the struggle. Support the struggle financially, so that we can be able to get our freedom. And once we get our freedom, anywhere you are residing, you will be respected. You'll be respected. So do you have your closing remark?
Yeah. What you say? You are always saying the same thing. Understand?
Yes.
I have the little thing I have to say concerning this issue. Understand? The more why people keep agitating, and I find out now at this moment it has gone beyond control somehow. It's individual decision now. It's no longer that whether IPOB be said. Even here in our location, even people that are not even IPOB, they are not even they are not getting upset. Understand on their own. It's going beyond the way we think it, because the more we're trying to be in order or be cool, that's the more federal government, terrorists of Fulani are destroying us. I didn't think that will provoke you. You don't have option other than to take the bull by the horn.
Yes.
It's not only when someone belongs to IPOB, you will know that you need your freedom. Those that are not even IPOB are now fighting for their freedom, one way or the other. Because what I discovered that to achieve freedom, take a wrong way again. There are people, but now things are destroyed. When Mazin Nandekano was here, there are people that are writing comments. When Fulani or federal government says something that is not right, people will come online, understand, start commenting against what they are saying, debunking it. So I'm not saying people that comment. They start commenting individual. You see, if when you are reading, you know that yes, people are now looking up. But since ever Mazin Nandekano have been arrested and kidnapped, we are not seeing that forces again. And now we are not fighting ourselves. So what am I trying to say? The way we were fighting for independence and freedom years back is not the way it is now. People are waking up on daily basis until we face it by ourselves. Not something that you know only when you pay money or when you did not pay money. Not everybody that you pay money to do, because what I'm seeing now, my people are having with meditation. They are disorganized. Nobody is interested to pay the money again, because what the leadership is doing, nobody understands it anymore. Understand? If we should tell ourselves truth, if the thing is not in order again. So even the leadership knows. So I don't know who is fooling who. Many people don't know where to join, whether they should stay on this side, but they decided to be against Nigeria. That's all. So that's what I have to say concerning this issue.
Okay.
But,
how do you?
Sorry, permit me to say one thing.
How do you want to speak on the issue of protest here in diaspora? Because since July, August, since I think September, I think first week of September, the protests have not been going on. Even though just I think earlier this month, one happened in South Africa, but as of June, July, August, there was protests here and there. What do you have to say about it? And also visiting the British embassy and Nigerian embassy. What do you have to say on that? And how do you think that we can be able? How do you think we can be able to organize a protest individually, collectively? March on the street.
Collectively, individually, he said. But, you know, that's what I mentioned before. Understand? You must have an organizer. And as you are now the presenter of this movement. We are presenting this issue concerning our education. You will channel it the way you want, because you are the one that conducting it. In every area, we need someone that will come volunteer himself and people will listen to you. One person is not just moving around saying, what should I say? He's protecting or her. We must come together. Since ever, I don't know what comes over us, going to British embassy, going to protest. For some months back now, the thing has reduced. If I have not even seen it much, because that's why I say if I should blame everything, I blame mostly leadership, because when things are not really in order.
Okay. Hello? Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah. Even I have a friend who told me that going to organize in Philippines again. Understand? But that friend is but since they saw what is happening in the leadership, what is interested again. Understand? Nobody could organize it, even we saw some of the principal officers. They don't know how to control because this is beyond them because of what is happening in the leadership. Nobody understands it. So I think things are getting up our hand. That's why individually, just let people believe that we don't want Nigeria anymore. Whichever way it may come. I don't know how it's going to come, except our man to come up and put things together and rebuild us again. Then the process will continue. Another activity will continue the way it normally be. But at this moment, I don't think that anybody can organize it anymore because it's getting out of hand. The leadership doesn't want. It just like deliberately. I listen to what you say one time. When someone do something
I disagree. My brother,
it's just like
I disagree with you saying that nobody can organize protest. I disagree with you on that. I disagree with you.
Who?
As we are speaking it.
Yes, you may disagree with me, but I'm not seeing many people trying to organize it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. People are listening, and people are going to watch this program later. And I can assure you that it is going to touch a lot of people to begin to think on that direction, because creating an awareness, it is very, very important. We cannot base on the one that we did before. You're also saying now, we cannot go based on the one. That is what I keep on saying, that some people are building on what Mazen Nnamdi can. They just stood there, not trying to make extra move. You're also saying now, to make extra move, to build an impact on their own, to add a credit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying now? So as we're making this argument, people are listening, and people will begin to think on that direction. Even people who have forgotten, they will begin to think on that direction. So thank you very much for watching again. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, somebody want to call again? We must continue. We must continue. Our people are dying. The Nigerian military are killing our people on a daily basis, just like what happened. On the. Hello, what Chineke?
Yeah, thank you. God bless you.
Bless you too.
Contribute some.
Yes.
People we complain, but no good solution. I want to say something. You see, they are our brothers, but the time of voting, they say they don't. And most of the time, the houses they build is the Igbo people house. And if you go also in Ghana last time, they closed the Igbo people's shop. When you go to a foreign land, mostly a third world country, and you look like you dominate it by having the most beautiful houses and other stuff like that, there will be jealousy. Jealousy will come into it, and they will fight you back by destroying those things. It happened in South Africa, it happened in Ghana, it happened in Nigeria, other part of Nigeria, and mostly it's the Igbo people. So we are having fights all around. The best thing is for me to create our own land. Look, Switzerland is 5 million. Switzerland is 10 million. 5 million, 8 million. Denmark is 5 million. Singapore is 5 million. Sweden is 10 million. All are small nations. We have to fight for our own country, because if we don't fight for our own country, we keep on having this problem all the time, because our people around us, they cannot compete with us. So they fight by destroying our own wealth, because we are living in the third world country. After the war, the Igbo man became a classic.
They are punishing us, nobody will talk. They will even support it. So the best thing to do is to increase our security. How do we do that? To invest in ESN. Double the number of ESN or triple it. And then when there is security, our people will start investing at home.
Because whatever be the case, Lagos, this house you see that is being broken now, in the next year, they still going to broke another one. They still got to tell us not to vote. They got to tell us one thing or the other. In Ghana, the same thing. In South Africa, all over, our people are moving. And when you go to another people's land, mostly third world country, you will never have a good treatment. So you will have to build our own home. Why we don't build our home? Let other people come to our area also. Why not? So that is where the problem is. We don't know people who love us. We don't know. We only do things without calculating. It's happening day in, day out. Every day is the same thing. If a man is complaining, and when you are complaining here, the other one is buying land on the other side, is building, and they will come and break it again. They broke a lot of shops last time in Oshodi and all those places. They will give you one excuse or the other, and they will break it. So, but that is not the case. The case is just jealousness, envy. So we need security in our place. We need to re-strategize. We need to go back home. We cannot be Tunoya to Noso, a Kanu, a Lagos. When you get your money, you have to bring your money home. Invest at home. So that is my own take. Our people, they don't know that they are third-class citizens in Nigeria. So that is it. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And this will bring the end of this program. I still remember as Odinkeman Kendele Machinege, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Somebody wants to call. Hello, welcome to the program.
Machinege. Thank you, my brother, for the program.
Thank you very much.
The issue is that we are being chosen everywhere, all over the world. I must to you, Ahamadike done his work. He has finished his work. It's left for us to claim what we have now. If you find out, most they call our leaders are being to us in the eastern region. Most is so.
And we must do our best to make sure we return so that we can invest in our lands. Issue in the Lagos state, then other African, the same thing is happening. Then in our land, it's repeating. They are coming killing us in our land. You know, you are a bona fide member. I'm that is speaking to you. Where I reside, I'm a deputy coordinator. Where I reside.
Okay, my brother. Before you go on, so, are you calling from America?
Yeah, no, I'm calling from Japan.
Okay. Because I'm looking for people of America. I want people of America to call. But continue.
All right. Yeah. So the issue is that, you know, this issue of Eastern, because if they came to kill you in your house, you need to defend yourself.
Exactly.
This thing is,
exactly.
You know.
But in Lagos, you cannot defend yourself.
You know, this thing has gone to level. When they are talking of this issue of Eastern, you know, when people are calling all the time, I'm looking at, I don't want to, that's why I don't like, as I know you now, if like after program can have time to come, we'll talk at the back, I will be happy. We need to have chaos. We need to start preparing on our own. Because we don't have any other home. Only that home is where we have.
Exactly.
And we must defend it. We must defend it. Because like this, there are some things that we talk openly now, it will not be good. Because we're on the high
tension,
high media. Everybody's listening. You know, we need to discuss thoroughly, because if the issue is that when they came to kill you, and they will kill you, and like what is happening in the north, for example, then the next one you start crying that they kill you, you start calling police or army. Before they are coming, the police or army knows that they are coming.
Okay,
So the best thing
my
is
brother,
when they come to you kill them and bury them.
my brother, I don't want you
keep
to.
quiet.
I don't want you to make speak on what you want us to speak privately. I want you to speak on this issue. What happened in Azia, between Azia and the Ihala local government in Anambra State, when more than 200 people were killed by the police and army in that particular, and they went back to reinforce themselves and come back to even killing more people. And no media report it. Our media warriors are not analyzing it. Nobody is speaking about it. And these people are keeping on doing this thing to us. What do you have to say about it, Mwachineke?
Just like I am that I'm speaking to him. My father was a BIAFRA soldier at one time, and he's still living up to now. So this is this issue of the media blackout. They've done us right from time. But today, God has given us the social media. We have the social media now, which we are trying our best. Like that issue I told you that when they put leaders on us, this is here like you're talking of. I think you hope Uzodinma is in charge of those areas. Those leaders which they have been imposed on us. They will come and kill us, and they will go freely. So it's really paying me that all the message that Hamadika has been sending since people are not, as if they are not hearing it. They will just come and they won't talk like I've been watching your program. I know how you've been doing your program. I'm really disappointed by a lot of our media world, the way they are attacking brothers together. It's not wants to attack the real thing. This is we are holding our leaders, and they feel that they have captured us. And our leader told us he will not disappoint, that we should not disappoint him. So most of our media were attacking each other. Instead of them to be talking like as you are complaining about this that is happening, the media warriors will be talking about it, but they will be out attacking each one another, So, but I don't want to go that side because I found that a lot are not spiritually mature in the field there and now. It's not that somebody just come to Europe or whatever, or someone just travel abroad. There are people that are really spiritually lifted and know what is happening. So what is happening in Ihiala and what is happening at our mama is planted or castrated with the imposed leader they have imposed us. And the media will never show it. The media will never show it. But at least social media is breaking out. So this the real case is for us to start planning. I don't want to say a lot of things on high. If you permit me to call you anytime, I will bring that time.
Of
so
course.
We can talk at the back. If you can look for hard cures.
We talk later. On more expose that we are doing on the dead Buhari, then the which recent one, it's about the 5 commissioners that was inaugurated by acting president in 2017, 1st of February 2017. He inaugurated these 5 commissioners, and these 5 commissioners, one is from Akwa Ibom, one is from Benue State. The one that is in Benue State is current aide to the governor of Benue State, and we know what Benue people are facing right now in the hands of the Fulani Caliphate. And the other people, and there's another one from Kebi. That one, I think they have killed that one because they did not agree with this secrecy of dead Buhari. So what do you have to tell people like one of the commissioners who is from our area in Akwa Ibom, and another one from Benue State, because they need to speak out in order to give more backup on this dead Buhari. And also, I want you to also emphasize on this issue of giving more count charges to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Nnamdi Kanu called him a pedophile and a rapist. I mean, an idiot. You know what I'm saying now? But they did not add on this heavy allegation that #1 man in the country is dead. So what do you have to speak on these issues?
what is killing the zoo is that when they see the truth, they don't follow the truth. That is what is suffocating the zoo nation. Because if a president could die and they hide it, how do you expect that kind of nation to see a light? It can't. They know that he's dead, but they are covering it. Even that is why you feel like a governor of Benue State. Also, even when they are planning how they will conquer the country, he was among within the meeting, and later he came out and said, "No, it cannot happen," and they said he must die inside. That is why they are killing Bedouins. It's like the first time before going that is the first out of the state now will not go. The level of the way they are eating Bedouins will not happen. But he already started eating with them. So when he starts withdrawing back, it's already late. That is where they continue cutting autumn. Because they always know how to say the northerners.
But
when they come to us, they say,
hold on, my brother. Before I want you to answer this question, you said that it's already too late. Are you saying that he should still remain on that particular angle, or is it better that now he have realized and come back?
No, not that.
Because no time is late.
It's not late. What I mean, the late I'm talking on autumn is that, like the fourth time before going, he could have rejected the first time, accepted. But the issue of northern, he started moving with them. So when he started realizing the real game the Fulanis are planning, he's already matching his leg.
Okay.
So that when he's withdrawing back, they know he's withdrawing back, but they continue attacking him. But thank God he understands for coming out and speaking out boldly. You know? Because if the way he's spoken, if like those we have in the eastern region are speaking like that, something must be different in the country. Because he's only the one, that's why they are killing his people. He's only the one that. But just like the commissioners you make, like the one they brought from the Calabar area and the Ebonyi State, we have somebody like Akpad there before. We have somebody like for example, our governor Dave Mai in Ebonyi State. It doesn't mean like they will pick their own suit. Somebody who is a slave to them. Somebody. Look at
but brother, my brother,
this man that is the head of Ohanese. You know, so before the man become before he become the head of Ohanese, he was speaking very well. Even
my brother,
speaking very well.
My brother, please, I want to just put you on the line. The real Buhari, President Muhammad Buhari, he nominated these people on the 12th of December 2016. You understand what I'm saying now? He chose them because of the federal. That was the time that the federal character is still a little bit in place. Because in Benue State, they pick somebody in Benue State. You understand what I'm saying now? They pick somebody in the old eastern region, which that person come from Akwa Ibom, which that person represented all of us. So even the ones that they say these are the only 5 Igbo speaking states. You know what I'm saying now? They pick other ones from the north, just to reflect that federal character. This is the real Buhari himself. 12th of December 2016. Before he died. You understand? And he pushed them to the Senate for the Senate to look into it and screen them and the rest of them. So when he went to the this thing to go and have his treatment, this guy was now the acting president, which is UMU ERi. He did what? He inaugurated them on the 1st of February 2017. That is about a year plus. He sworn them in. You know what I'm saying now? And even the past National Population Commission at that time, is from Biafra. You know what I'm saying now? He is from Biafra. And there was his name is Duri Homa. Duri Homa. He is an ex-NPC chairman. There was a revolution or a coded message that he reviewed, which if you search for it, you're going to see it. He said, we try to stop Nigeria from counting ghosts. We try to stop Nigeria from counting ghosts. Who among those ghosts is the dead Buhari? And this revolution is after they have overthrown him, put another person. That is why I said that places where we are going to get even more facts to back up what we are talking about. It's everywhere. Yeah. And I believe you me honestly, because it has been 4 years and 11 months now since Buhari have died. These people, they have all been betrayed. Okay, see what happened to this one that every time he's speaking about the marginalization, how Igbos have been suffered. This Yoruba one, what is his name?
FFK. FFK.
Yes, what full name? His full name, Fani Kayode. Fani Kayode. That is Fani Kayode now, Abi?
Fani Kayode.
Yes. Okay, he defected from a PDP to APC, and they say his grandmother, his Ifenwankema, all of them, they are Fulanis. Today, what is happening? He has now been invited by the EFCC because they have used him.
The thing is that even before the guy joining PDP, I know the guy as a double-faced human being before joining PDP. You know, so a lot of them are not there. The dance. I believe the time he met our leader is because of, that period our leader is being arrested and he was in the cell, they talk, thinking that we are talking to somebody. That already, before they even brought him to interview him to before he become have an appointment during Jonathan regime. When I listen to that man, I know that man is a double-faced man, that a man who don't reason very well. So all these things they are doing, they are just after money. They don't have straightforward. I'm telling you the reality. It's few you believe that there are the ones that are causing havoc, that the Satans are suffering a lot of things. They couldn't start up to any small thing, they know how to fall out. Any small thing, they know how to fall out. So FFK, that is Fani Kayode here. So they believe in so much. They so much love money more than themselves. They don't think about their future. A man that will open your hands when you talk, you say, "Who's your father?" A man that when you say, "Who is that?" talk as if he don't reason like someone that there's nothing like actual a really brought up that someone that is mature. There's no maturity in him. And you say, "Who is your father?" This is not the way your father will serious his own time. So I find out that he was not in the country and he did not have any brain of that is training child brought up, just being abroad, paying for school fees, no maturity, speaks anyhow. So what is happening to him is just what he deserves, because the Fulanis know how to, according to our leader, say they know how to play the game. They know how to play the game and not try to get the person. All this, they are the ones causing the problem on themselves. So a lot of them, they will still pick a lot of them because they know how to dance. But once you stand as a man, Fulani is afraid of you. You know why they are afraid of Ali? Because he always stand on his truth. So all these men that have been jumping here and there, that is why you see a lot of our Eastern politicians that cannot talk because they have committed themselves. Majority of them, they jump here and jump here. So my brother, we have to do our best. The ball is on our court now. The advice I will have for our brothers, our sisters, those that are in this trouble, they should focus what we are going to do. They should focus. They should stop attacking each other. This is our game now. This is our game now. It's our game we need now. We need to play our game. They should stop attacking each. That is the message I'm having for our brothers and sisters out there. Them attacking each other really proves that they are not mature in the struggle. Our leaders say that even during the ELSA, they have brought us a lot of money. They are sharing, and the money is working seriously. But all those things talking, he's not entering into it. I said that's not getting a lot of them. The way I'm seeing it now.
That is, you are saying that they should remain consistent and determination.
There are some calls that will come into my Facebook. I will just block it immediately because I know it's a wrong call. They come in different aspects. You know?
That you're saying that they should remain consistent and determination in order to put the eyes on the balls.
Yeah.
Because our leader, this is what he would love us to do, to keep on destroying the Nigerian government with the truth and honesty.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
We don't.
After everything, what you do is to just you write a message for me and give me time. I can call you. I will know the actual time.
All right.
So we can talk on back.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are still on the message. We are still on the message. Who say that the struggle must continue. The struggle must continue. I have not seen a lot of people talking about the massacre that went on in Azia and the Ihala local government on the 28th. And a lot of people died. Nobody is talking about it. Our people are not analyzing it. That is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. But on this note, I will bring the program to the end. I still remember as Odinkem and Kendelem Wachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB, and somebody is calling again. Hello, Wachineke. Ndewo. You're welcome. Do not mention your name. Just go straight to the point.
Okay. I just want to contribute a little bit and let's have a discussion as well. I've heard so many people talk about
Hey, my brother, hold on. Speak now. Speak.
Again?
Yes, you go ahead. I just connected it to a loudspeaker so that people can hear what you're saying.
Okay. So what I'm saying, what I'm telling them is that they should read the line in the map, or they should read the map, or they should use their tongue and stamp their teeth. Nobody will come and tell you not to go and build house in Lagos, or not to go and buy property in Lagos. Like as for me, there is no way I will ever in my life make an investment in Lagos. Why I will not do that? Because the Zoo government is using our brother in Yoruba land to destroy the Biafran people. What I understand is that I knew if according to Yoruba people, the Oduduwa people, I don't think our land will be destroyed. It's because of the systematic ways of Fulani, the way the Fulani have structured Nigeria, just to destroy any beautiful things that they see, that the Biafran people or the Oduduwa people are doing. They can use the Yoruba people to do that because they are more easy to do that. Or maybe they have opened their land and they are trying to keep on telling them that, oh, these Biafran people are wicked people, blah, blah, blah. The only thing to do is this way, you can use this way to destroy them and so forth and so on. So, but let's leave that apart because our Biafran people should understand that if they can remember what our great leader, the people say, that they will regret what they are doing.
Yes.
And they should understand that this is just the beginning. Nobody is praying for this.
But they should understand this is just the beginning. That more will still come, more destruction will come. More, the one that they didn't expect, it will come. Whether they like it or not, it will come. Even this trade fair that they are boasting of, that this is our land, blah, 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 they will still destroy them. Nobody is praying for that. That is what is going to happen. They were experiencing. That is what is going to happen. Why that will happen is because it's the Janjaweed that is controlling Nigeria. If this has to do with the Oduduwa people, they will not destroy that. They will even protect that. But because the Janjaweed are working with the Oduduwa people, that they want to bundle and enslave, that is why they are doing that. Look in their Papa work. I read in the media I think this week, that the Igbo people are complaining, the Biafran people are complaining because of the duty that these people have added up in the war, because they knew that these Biafran people are the ones doing most of the import. And I want to shock you, my dear brother and Biafran people. Do you know that even the Fulani, some of them that are shipping and doing this thing, they don't pay the same duty that the Biafrans are paying in Lagos State.
My brother,
can you hear me well?
Hold on. Before you continue, you are going to go back to emphasize on what you said you read last week and what you are going to shock us with. I want you to deliberate on this issue, to advise them, those people who are having mansions in Lagos, to advise them to invest their money in IPOB so that we can be able to use those money to support our struggle. I want you to deliberate on that. After that, then you can go on and tell us what you read in the news and what you want to shock us with. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Although I didn't get you well because the sound was a little bit bad, but I think I can pick some words. Like you said that I should deliberate more on they should invest in IPU and stuff like that. You know, what I want to let Biafrans know, that before, when Mazi Kanu was talking about this Fulani involvement, trying to take over and Fulanize Nigeria, and they really want to come down in the south, people thought it was a joke. To be sincere with Biafrans, I myself thought it was a joke. I was thinking it can never be possible. But they use systematic grabbing the leader, make sure that they dirty our leaders' hands. I mean, our governors and our senators and all those people, they try to dirty their hands. That put them in a situation that even if they are trying to Islamize the whole of Biafra land, they are trying to come into that direction, they will not even say anything because they have dirtied their hands with money and other things. So now, when they were saying those things, Biafran could not understand. But our leaders, they knew what is coming, but they can't say anything. What I will advise our Biafran brothers that are doing business in Lagos, they don't have to come out plain to involve in this matter. They don't have to. I am involved in this issue. I know how much money I'm putting in this support, both in years. I don't even count public saying. They should do that secretly. They should do that in any way that they can support. We know that they have property all over Nigeria and so forth and so on. But our leader, Mazi Kanu, has said that document your property, your land, whatever you possess, both in the north and in the west, any part of Nigeria, document them. Anytime we get Biafra, you will own those properties. They will belong to you. You will know what to do with it. If you want to sell them, you sell them. If you don't want to sell them, you continue. You can be a foreigner in their land. So they don't have to be afraid because the Fulani keep on using this thing. After this, you are going to lose your property. It's a fact lie. No Biafrans will lose his property after we get Biafra in any zoo land or in a Dudua land, no Biafran will lose their property. That is the fact. Except only if you don't have the appropriate document. If you have the appropriate document, you will never lose those lands. You will never ever lose it because you pay with your money and you have the legal document. There is no way, even if the country is turning upside down, because we know zoo will never change. We know the zoo people, the zoo country, the Nigerian zoo government will never change from their evil way. But they will not lose their property. And they should know that it's more better to invest in Biafra land than in any part of the world. I live in a country that the citizens and the indigents of those countries, they invest in their own country because they know the impact. They know the benefit. If there is law, it favors them first. But if you invest in another man's country, you are just like a house built in the sand that anytime can be swept out. So what I'm advising my girlfriend's brother, Igbo brothers, whether you come from Urobo, Shekiri, wherever you come from in Biafra land, please come back home and invest. The one you have done in outside Biafra land is enough. Try to come back home. Try to fix your investment home. Use a bit by bit, start developing your place. It will help a lot. I myself am investing in Biafra land. I can never invest in any other place. There is no way that I can invest in any other place in Nigeria. I'm investing in Biafra land. And I know the impact. And I'm confident. I'm really secure. Even if I lose some property, I don't regret it because it's still in my land. It's still in my land. But the one you lose outside your country, it pains you more. It pains you more. So that by the way, then I want to really talk. Are you getting me, my brother?
Yes. Please, before you go into what you want to talk, I want you to hit one or two people. Like, for example, Cosmas Madoka.
Yeah.
Cosmas Madoka seems to be a genuine businessman. You know Cosmas Madoka from Nnewi?
Yes, from Nnewi. Yeah. I've heard about him, but I don't really know him.
Okay, good. His net worth is more than $15.2 billion. And he seems to be a very, or even more than that, a genuine businessman. People like Ibeto know the suffer that he suffered in the hands of, during the regime of Obasanjo. You know what I'm saying now? And a lot of them, even currently, the chairman of NTA, not NTA, this network, MTN is a Biafran. He's an Igbo man. Connecting them with this, supporting the restoration of Biafra, because we need money. What do you have to say on that? Then you go with what you want to talk about. No.
Okay, thank you. Although the sound was a little bit bad, but like the first person you mentioned, like Madoka, that you say he worth almost how many $1 billion? I think. If I don't,
yes.
When you were saying that, and he based in he based in Lagos, right? Or where did he base? In Lagos.
Yeah, in Lagos.
Or in Abuja.
I think in Lagos.
Thank you. So there's something I just want to throw a little bit message outside there. The message I want to throw here is that I should go back to Innocent. My brother, do you know when Innocent had an issue with the federal government?
Because he refused to sell his share.
Can you hear? Do you know when the Innocent had an issue with the federal government, with the bank and blah 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 and all those things?
Yes. That was an attack.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that Innocent company was in Lagos? What do you think could have happened? Do you know why that investment was protected? Because it was in Biafra land.
Yes.
There is nothing they can do about it.
Yes.
So they tried to fight with him up and down. They couldn't go anywhere. Then they had to end so. And Biafra came in.
Yes.
But if that property was in Lagos, can you imagine what could have happened?
Can you imagine?
Maybe that guy could have moved from today.
Oh.
See, this is a little bit sensitive message that some of our Biafran brothers are not getting it right. Innocent is doing well. If he was in Lagos, he could have been doing much better than what he's doing today in Igbo land. He could have been doing better than that. That is what people have to understand. Nnewi today, where they sell motor parts, if it was in Lagos, he couldn't have been doing better than what he's doing today. When they say this machine part.
But it is better. But it is better that they are managing it that way, have their respect, and nobody can be able to push them around.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That it's better to be in Biafra land, having your property there, doing your business. People will fly, people will drive from Lagos to East to come and buy your goods and go back. And you are more safe and more secure than to have it in Lagos. And you have this other, you keep on having this embarrassment and all this kind of since I don't know if it was the EFCs or the police invited Innocent. That is since then. They haven't talked anything about it. He's gone. He finally won with the bank, and he almost took the bank completely. So what I'm saying is that Ako Rulo Umu Biafra. Biafran people, Aku Rulo. Aku Rutulo.
Fenye tuka IPOB. Fanye tuka IPOB. Obro so si ilu no. Fenye tuka IPOB. Tie kwa na struggle line.
Of course. That one is the most important thing, and we are just telling them to understand that it's more better. Because listen, my brother, if they start thinking of coming back home, there is no two way. The government will understand that the game is already there, that the game is over. Supporting IPOB is the best thing they can do. That is the only way that everything will be okay. Because all this killing everywhere in Biafra land, we stop, automatically stop. It will stop. People are talking about security. Let me tell you one thing. There's something I want to talk before I go where I want to go. People are talking about security in Igbo land and all those things. What is causing all this security? It's lack of job. It's lack of job. It's lack of investment in Igbo land. That is the problem of security. If government are creating more jobs, fixing roads, making the youth to be occupied, there will be insecurity. You don't need much police in the street. You don't need it. If you are busy, I am busy going to my job, what am I doing in the street? When you have more jobless people out from school, people out from university, then you create more room for people to look for what to do or steal to get money to survive. That is the simple truth. And that is what Martin Andikami is talking about every day. That if the children come out from school, they want to manage this, the government will block it. They want to manage this, the government will block it. You make room for all this insecurity all over the country. That is the simple truth. And the size of Nigeria and the mentality and the criminal mentality of the leader of the zoo government cannot allow people to grow. Cannot allow the youth to grow. That is the simple truth. It's not about Nigeria having oil work or Nigeria having oil to be the oil in Nigeria and the one in Dubai. Which one is more bigger? The government doesn't want the youth to grow. That is the simple truth. When the youth rise up to do something, they want to shoot them. When the youth want to talk about their rights, they want to kill them. They are killing them. So Nigeria or the zoo have to move. It's good to address them at the zoo. The zoo leaders have to move out from this wickedness and mostly colonization. Sorry, they have to move out from it. If they don't move it, then they will not have place to stay. And the thing is counting. Because very soon, the people in Biafra, they will go out of hand. The leader will not, even Martin and the Kanu cannot control people anymore. The earlier they get this guy out and talk with him and see how to manage Biafra land, the better. I saw so many things in social media, people building mystical weapons, and they think maybe they are doing that. The government think it's a joke. It will come to their face one day like a blow. Then they will not even fly out because they will be, those guys will be waiting for flight upstairs to blow down, to bring it down. They have to understand that time will come that even our leader, Mazi Kanu, cannot even stop these guys. That is the truth.
You have a point, too.
People are hungry.
You have a point.
Yeah, people are crying every day. People are begging for just to eat one spare meal in a day. And if you go to the government, the governors and the leaders' house, there are so many food destroying, languishing, without nobody even looking about it. And they think overnight the country will just change. You know, they keep on telling people, go and pray. A leader in Africa is telling somebody, go and pray. You think God is stupid? God will just come on his own and change everything overnight and give them money that they don't have or provide jobs for them that they don't have. It's madness. It's really madness. So the government needs to wake up before it's too late. It's even getting too late. It's really getting too late. It's definitely getting too late. The earlier they wake up, the better.
This is a.
I really want us to talk about. I know sometimes it's very difficult for some of our leaders in IPOB and stuff like that, and even our director of state, Mazi Chike.
Okay, you will talk. My brother. Hold on, please. Please, my brother. Please. You will speak on that issue, but there is a revolution that I want us to deliberate more, which is very, very important. That some of these our brothers and sisters who are building rockets, aeroplane that is flying so high, that one day when they turn around and see that the government is not helping them, they will get tired of the government and begin to try to test to see if there is anything that will fly out. They will test it on it. It's a good revolution. It's a good. It is a revolution.
That is the truth. You know, some of them think that they will go underground and come out from the airport and they will fly out, or they will use small car and drive to the airport and they will fly out, or they will use armored tank with security. They will escort them to the airport and they will fly out. Then it will not work. Because if you watch very well, one of the latest video I saw in social media, this guy was explaining that he will end here. He will not test anymore. He will not bring out some of them anymore. He will not. That this is the last one that he's bringing up. That what will happen now, he will stop bringing the mixer out. He's just mentioning them. He said there are other ones that I will not mention them. I will not bring them out. I will just wait for the right time. Then this one will be working.
Hey!
What I'm saying is that are these governments not watching social media? Are they not getting feedback? Do they think that what those guys are manufacturing, is it a joke?
They should think about Biafran war. They should remember that there was a time that Ojukwu called that things are bad. We can't have weapons because they have blocked the border. You people should go and look what to do. Biafran created Ogbunigu. That was even more dangerous than the weapons that they were buying. They even regret. Because if they could have known, they could have started from the beginning, building weapons with the one they have. But my dear brother and Biafran, can you imagine this time of the day? This guy was pressing a button in that same mixer that he's showing. So if he connects it and press back, he was pressing it, it was working. It's just like the kids you see on the streets doing this flight that is flying, that they put things together and combine it and put those batteries and those things. The thing will fly out. It will fly like a aeroplane. These leaders should go back and rethink and try to act fast before time. Maybe they will think that these guys are joking. Maybe they will think, oh my God. When I saw that video yesterday, I was shaking. Anyway, I was just thinking that, well, the only thing we have is that the military are just going to kill innocent and unarmed Biafran. When they see those guys, they don't go after them. I am telling you the reality, my dear brother. When the zoo army see the real guys, they don't go after. They will not even go near them. They will run away. But when they see people that doesn't have guns with them, that doesn't even have cutlass, those are the people that they are going. And they will go there and kill them and run away. These videos circulating on social media that Apache and his group and his stupid group, foolish media group, where I'm sorry to use that word, but that is a fact, that were claiming that they are ESN and blah 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 and all those things. Those guys were operating in the air for many hours. Do you want to tell me that there was no car passing or calling the military to come and confront them? Those guys finished what they were doing and left and burned those police people alive and claimed they were ESN. That Simon Weber was debunking that yesterday. Debunking it completely yesterday that those guys are not ESN. That ESN cannot carry those kind of acts and stand in the street. Which has been planned by the zoo government, because this act was planned by the zoo government. Because they keep on creating a new government, fighting the soldiers, and the innocent soldiers that doesn't know what is going on, they will start fighting with those other people that they create. They will tell them, if you want to kill them, you kill any soldier, we will support you. If anybody dies, we will take care of their family. These are the confusion they are putting among the soldiers and the other group that they create behind. And they will tell them, go and claim your ESN. And if they finally shut one person down, they will bring the person and put ESN. If they see a person, someone that is passing along on the way or on the street that doesn't know what is going on, and mistakenly bullet touch him, they will include those people there and put gun in their body and say, those are ESN, we caught them. But when they see the real ESN member, my brother, they will run away. There was a video showcasing before in Anambra election that Simon was analyzing, that Simon Epa said that
my brother,
they were doing training.
My brother,
they were doing training.
My brother, before you go into this one, I want to just add up with what you said concerning when you said when they create these are false counter ESN and the unknown government to give impression that it is we. Then the innocent soldiers and police will be coming to kill our own people. And along the line, if something happens to them, they will say that they are going to take care of their families. That is what
the government are doing.
This is exactly what the IGP of police, the former one, he said to them.
The current one, the army general. Those are the things that they are doing.
He said to them, he said on his words, he said that use the force that is required to deal with the situation because that is why you have been trained. If because if there is any casualty, we are going to take care of you. We are going to take care of your family, your insurance, and there is a expose that I'm doing concerning what is going on in the military. And the military man that I'm working on that issue, he said he had joined the military since 2013 and he resigned in 2018 because
I follow that your program very well.
Good. From 2013 he was paying his insurance. Out of 50,000 naira they would take 2,000, give him 48,000, sometimes 47,000. But when he had health issue, they said that he's going to treat himself with his money and he have to resign. And he's looking for a way in order to bring out this thing. And even he volunteered himself that he wants to help to train our gallant men with the special military experience that he has. If he gets other people like him, so that they can be able to train our men to be a killing machine. He said that the Nigerian government is not worth fighting for or dying for. This is what. So it's just what you said, that they will tell these police and the military that when you die, so we are take care of your family. This guy, he said, if you are lucky that you died and they have to give your family, your wife, that means that your wife is very, very beautiful, that all the men in the barrack will have sex with her before giving her that gratuity. This is what he said. We are still working on that program. I just want people to digest on that one because I have a lot of things at hand. So go on with what
I followed that program, but I'm still waiting because there was you said that there is some parts and some other parts that you're going to make. I think part 2 or part 3 or something like that.
Yes.
So I myself am still waiting for the program.
I'm still on the program. I'm working on other things because of this attack. You can see I'm just having this program right now. How many people are watching here? You know what I'm saying now? I want you with our people. Our people like gossip. They like gossip. A lot of them troop in because of the title that they saw, which is a right thing to do, to debunk this IDU, that it is not a proper time in replace of Biafra. If that is the topic that we are still talking, you will see that they will troop in because our people like gossip. But now that you are talking about, we have now left that issue to talk about what concerns us. You will see all of them, they will vanish. Only going from one platform to other to listen where they are gossiping, That is it now. Just answering. So answering. So say by answering. But when you are speaking about what concerns you, how to advise our people in Lagos not to invest more, how to advise them to invest in IPOB, how to advise people like Costaris and the rest of them to invest at least one choncho their wealth into this struggle, they will all run away. Yes, also now.
That is the fact. So anyway, we'll keep on pushing very hard because it's about. I learned so much from Mazin Namdekanu. No matter how, even there was a time that Mazin Namdekanu doesn't even have up to 3,000 people watching him at the club. There was a time, but Mazin didn't give up.
Yes.
He keep on. He pushing up. He was pushing up very hard. There was a time you can come to Mazin Namdekanu broadcast. You will see 1,000 something, 2,000 something. You will finish and go. The next time again, you will pop up again. And we just be looking at this man. What kind of a heart this man has? There was a time that immediately he come out, people will be insulting him. Many people will come out, will be insulting him, giving him insults. People will come out insulting this man. This man will not give up. I will see comments, I will wait myself. This man never gives up. He keep on talking. There will be a time that even sometimes in record network we bring so many activists, even Biafrans that have been with Martin and Kanu left, they will pop out and they say criminal, saying all kind of names to this man, even call him in his program and insult him and drop the call. This man keep on going up. He doesn't stop. Most of the time when I look at Martin and the Kanu, I will be asking God, what kind of a heart and a love you drop in this man? What kind of love this guy has with the African people? That is difficult for me to withdraw it. Because the pain and the suffering was too much. But still, this man never gave up. Even to the point of his arrest. I want to tell you something, my brother.
Arrest?
You remember the day they brought him and they found him arrest? The first time they brought him in court.
Okay. Yes.
This recently. There was one guy that went to greet him. Did you know what he said to him? He said, the guy called him Mazi Nandi. He came close to the guy and said, Wachineke, all that day, landmark. Somebody that is in problem that knows that they can kill him anytime is still telling his brother beside all that man. My brother, anytime I go to that thing, I watch at it more than 20 times. I always shed tears. In this condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's still telling his brother outside that all that this guy is still poor. I have never seen this kind of love from Nnamdi Kanu. The only person you can watch this kind of love is somebody like Jesus Christ or God himself. This guy is still blessing people. Inside his death trap, he's still blessing people. Blessing Japan. I have never seen this kind of person. And when I sit down, I see people insulting Nnamdi Kanu. I wonder where do they come from. I wonder where are these people coming from? Somebody insulting someone like this. So what I'm saying is that we should not give up. If we go back and watch Nnamdi Kanu or think a little bit back, we don't have to give up. I know there are so many problems in the leadership, both with the IPOB and both with outsiders. But we keep on pushing. And what I will be advising the media world is that some of them should just be thinking like you. Because no matter what you do, what I saw you all the time, why I like you so much, why I like to watch your program is that even if you see like what you were explaining today about are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what you were explaining about the IDU issue, you come and try to put those things straight. That is what I'm expecting from our DOS, and the Radio Biafra. Because to be frank with you, my brother, I took out the Radio Biafra app from my phone. Because if you go there, it's just about insult, calling people names and trying to know people that they will favor. That is not what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taught us. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taught us is what you are doing. When you see something, you put it straight and move ahead. And if you see somebody that wants to keep coming into your program and insult somebody, you say no, don't go there. You don't want it. Let's talk our problem.
Yes.
What is going on? Let's talk about the government, the zoo government. This is what you are doing. Those are the things that DOS, they've been supposed to call those that are operating in Radio Biafra. Listen, I don't want this insult anymore. What I want is to go straight to the point. If you come to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu program, if you are too foolish, if the question that you are sorry to use that word, if the question someone is asking or the question somebody is throwing out there, if it doesn't make sense, he doesn't stop the person. He doesn't block him. He doesn't shut it down. He tries to prove the person right or wrong for what he's saying.
Nwachineke,
That is what.
Nwachineke, I want to correct something or put you on a line. There was a time, I think HOD or one of the members of DOS came out in Radio BIAFRA and warning people, for people not to call Radio BIAFRA to be talking what does not make sense. You understand saying now?
Yeah.
Now, my argument, and that was during the time when the Rapture Media restrained the program that BBC Igbo anchored the Suleiman, the spokesperson of the Northern Coalition. Let me break it down so I can understand. The BBC Igbo allowed the spokesperson of Northern Coalition to use English to address we Biafrans in supposedly BBC Igbo that meant for we the so-called Igbos. Now the question is on that where did the South belongs to? Because I know all of us are Igbos on this part.
Yes, of course.
That was during that period. So the Rapture Media restrained that program without analyzing it. On my platform, I said in one of my programs that it is not acceptable. You don't have to replay that thing. What you have to do, or what you're supposed to do, is to make an analysis. Because the same Northern Coalition spokesperson accused the Southern politicians that they are weak, that they are the ones sponsoring IPOB agitation and Oduduwa, that they should do something about it. And one of those threats, if you go to that particular program, it was deleted. If you search for it, you can only see the picture, the capture of that threat. But they deleted the main video made by that man. You understand? And the other threat that the spokesperson made under the umbrella of a Northern Coalition. That was the period when somebody from the DOS, I think maybe Chike Doziem, I don't know who is that made an announcement that on no account should anybody call Radio BIAFRA begin to talk things that does not make sense. So it's just to put it that they have said it. But my argument is this: it is not their job to come and warn people what to say and what not to say. It is the job of the people who are anchoring that platform to make sure that whatever person hold on, my brother. Hold on. It is the job of the people who are anchoring that program to make sure that you have your pen and your book. When somebody calls, you listen to what he said. If you cannot be able to take every word that person said, listen to what he said. If the person is going out of line, you jot it down. You call that person in order. This statement. You can't just begin to accept everything that anybody has said. It is not acceptable. So I just want to you say that they're supposed to come out and not DOS are supposed to, but the medias, the people who are anchoring that program are the ones who are supposed to be facing these challenges to make sure that they put people in the right direction. What you say is not true. What you don't say, you don't have to. It is not the job of the other, because everybody you know what I'm saying now?
Let me come.
Okay.
But I'm coming. But they have said as well. They have said, because if you look like in your program, there are things you will say. Some people will call you into order. No, my brother, use this word. Because there's nobody to above mistake. You can make mistakes without even knowing. One time, somebody was holding a program, and somebody called in and said, when you do a program, go and listen to that your program. Did you hear me? Go and listen even to your own self. Listen to what you are saying. Then you will know there is another way that you get it wrong. Then from there you will try to correct yourself. And you will be growing. That's the simple truth and fact. Even our leader, Martin the council, even after his program, he will go and listen to the program again. We listen to other people to learn from them.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Okay, my brother.
So,
I want. We are having a little bit argument, and it's very, very good for our work as a media.
Yeah, of course.
Now,
yeah.
When there was a time that I just did a program off head, only 2-3 people will be on the screen. I don't care. I will just watch. I will just be doing what I'm doing. And I can remember sometime when Mazi Osunokonkwo, he writes me and say, you are doing a good job. Go to your settings and whatever. Go and do this. Go and do that. Go and do this. You understand what I'm saying now? Because I'm not cut out for this social media. When social media come out, I'm not into this social media. So my operating social media was in the in this struggle. You understand what I'm saying now? Now, at a point, what I do before I come out, I have to take a time to jot down the points that I want to discuss, and I make my analysis on those points that I bring out. You know what I'm saying now? Then, if I open a line and somebody call, what I do, I take down to jot every single word that person. Somebody later called me and say, you don't have to jot everything, just listen to that person. And if there is a way, if there is a point that you really want to touch upon, you can just take it down. Then I slow down on that. Up until now, that I upgraded, that before I come out, I have to type whatever that I want to discuss, print it out, have it. My analysis on my program will be based on the document that I have with me. You understand what I'm saying? So it will not. I don't have to now go back and listen. If I'm to go back to and listen, it is to upgrade myself more. You understand what I'm saying now? But not to see where I have made mistake on what I said, because what I will talk about is already been prepared before I come out online. You understand? So it's not I'm not saying that they should not go and listen, but once you have your pen, because sometimes they can say, if you're coming to listen to Radio BIAFRA anytime I'm preaching, if you don't have your pen and your paper, then you are not going to learn anything. Because when you listen and write, it will be stocking into your brain directly. You can make a reference at any point. You know what I'm saying now? In the situation that you find yourself, you always make a reference and you quote it right. So my point is this: it is the job of the people who are anchoring that Radio BIAFRA on the media. That is their job to make sure that they focus and tackle whoever that brings anything or out of point on what is talking about. The leadership, everybody have their own job. There are a lot of departments. You know what I'm saying now? In the general terms, whoever that is controlling the media in general, you always have your meeting, do your thing, and then things move on. So that is it, my brother.
Anyway, you make a very good point there. But most of our media warriors, because I call all of them media warriors, even if sometimes they are fighting themselves and all these things. I still call them, they are still our media warriors. Most of the time, if you are saying the right thing, no matter the way you are saying it, they get angry and block you out. They don't even want to listen to you. And so some of them, they do listen to you. They want you to make your point. And when you make your point, they see that it's not working. They will tell you no, they don't want, this is not going, you are not going the right direction and stuff like that. And they will cut you off. And that makes sense a lot. But this one that you are making the right one, because it doesn't favor the person that you want this point to favor, you shut it down completely. I have one advice for them before we talk about something, because I really want to talk about the two issues. I have one advice to tell our media warriors. My dear brother, media warrior, attacking each other will not make any sense. You can't hold a whole program for 2, 3, 4 hours attacking one person. That doesn't make any sense. You can talk about the person, make your own view about what he's doing and what he's trying to achieve. That is not okay. Maybe like 10 or 5 minutes. And you must have a program. You must have something you base on that you want to talk about. Not just keep the whole 3 hours just to attack one person. For me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. We are talking about our leaders. We are talking about BIAFRA struggle. Choose one point. You have the evil government, which is the zoo. Choose one point there. We have so many things that is before us, killing our Biafran people in Biafra land. So many things are going on. Those are things to talk about. It's not about this person or this person. I don't want to mention names. But you know yourself. Please, stop going there. The person you are attacking is doing better. He's doing better. I saw some of our media warriors, because they are attacking people that they shouldn't be attacking, they are losing people that are watching them. And they think they are doing good. But one thing I'm promising you, that this attack will not make any sense. Because tomorrow, Mardi will come out and he will listen to them. He will definitely listen to you guys. And to be sincere, that is why I make this statement. Go and listen to yourself after you make your program. I'm talking to the media warriors. Go and listen to yourself. You will see that even what you are saying doesn't make, even you yourself, you can't even watch. You can't. Because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't hold water. It doesn't throw ground. It's not about, it's not even related to the agitation we are talking about. We are just there wasting hours to compute mission. It doesn't make any sense. So that's by the way. My brother, I want to talk a little bit. I hope I have a bit time. I want to talk a little bit about the IDU issue.
Okay, brother, go on.
One of the sensitive things I see about this issue is that the person that brought up this issue about it, he could have just ended it there. He could have just. I heard that it was Dr. Nelly that brought this issue. She could have just put it there and done make it to supersede this Biafra issue or something. This name about Biafra or it's a slave name or blah blah blah. I don't think Biafra is a slave name. Biafra is the real name. That is our origin. And if it was a Portuguese that mentioned the name from the first place, then I don't think it has something to do with the slave. For instance, we are called Igbo. These people are called Ijo. These people are called Edi. This person is called this other name. And when you want to collect all those people, you connect all of them as Biafra that have one culture. So if the name is going to be changed, it should be not from one person. That is what I like most about Martin and Kam. There are decisions he doesn't take himself. He needs ideas for other people before he go and conclude some decisions that he takes.
Yes.
Even Martin and Kam, if he want to, today he would give an opinion that he has been hearing people are saying even when they talk about Niger Delta and this thing. He was confronting one guy that was talking about Niger Delta, blah, blah, blah. He told that guy that all these things just doesn't make sense. It's rubbish. If you talk about the job, he say yes, he knows about the job. If you talk about the Urobo, he knows about the Urobo. If you talk about IDU Kindom, he knows about this thing. So if you talk about Niger Delta or South South or all these things, it doesn't make any sense. He tried to analyze these things. So, IDU issue, if we are really that IDU, this is not the appropriate time. One guy took stages in your system program. This is not the time to go about that main issue and grab it up. You should keep it aside. Let's focus. When we are done, then if we want to change the name, then we can as well go to the voting part and people will vote. And if the IDU wins majority, we call the name. if the Biafra win majority, call it and still people will still be calling us Biafra if do win. And still Biafra will still remain supersede if Biafra win. So I mean the main issue. So we should I think that one has been clarified, even because that will not stop, my brother. Even as you have said it, and people have talked about it, that will not stop. I heard Mazin and Simon Eba debunking that thing as well. He said that the issue is not the issue. The issue here is to get Mazin and come out and get Biafra. Then if you want to talk about the issue, I think the best person to raise up is Mazin and Kano. The Mazin and Kano have to bring this up before even he has to deliberate on it with other people. So now is not the appropriate time to talk about this issue. But Mazin Simon Eba was talking about it, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, when he heard about it. Because somebody wrote it in his program. And he kicked against it immediately. He kicked against it, Mazin Simon Eba. He kicked against it immediately. So that is not the issue we are going to be talking about. And I would like I would like for our well anyway that opinion is not necessary, because even if you say that nobody is going, they are not going to our HOD should be coming out and be briefing Biafra, because not just to come and disorder and go back. I don't think that's what Mazin and Kano will be expecting from you. You should come out time to time, at least once a week, to talk to Biafra. We are in a situation that Biafra needs people to be talking to. Biafra needs somebody that is leading them, to be briefing them. When we have accidents in Oba, if I'm correct, this accident has lost so many lives.
Which accident?
Are you there?
It is not accident. That is a genocide that committed by the Nigerian police. It's not accident. It is not accident. It is a genocide. It is a massacre that took the life of Biafrans. Over 200 Biafrans' lives were taken, and no media carried it out. It's not an accident.
That is not even an accident.
Is it accidental discharge? You mean?
Yeah, that is a genocide.
It's a genocide.
Yeah, that is a genocide. At least something like this, we need to come out and address this issue. You should come out and address this issue. Things like this, you should come out. He doesn't need to stay inside. There are certain things that Martin Chike is a must. He must come out and address them. If things are not going well, it's not even the kind of complaint. He has to come out with a strong voice and address those issues. Because I don't believe it was Mazin Namdekano was outside. And even this, our sister from Akwa Ibom, that was arrested because he had a Japan flag. Mazin Namdekano, we come out and they send there to come and say things that the zoo government will be panicking. We don't say that Chike doesn't have to do the same, like, I'm sorry, my voice is off, please. I'm sorry, but that is my thing. I don't say that Mazi Chike will be coming out, or maybe the shout is all, but he has to say what?
My brother,
keep him quiet, and wait
nobody
to come and teach others to Biafra. That doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. It makes the struggle to die out.
My brother,
this way is.
You have to call on the WhatsApp. Nobody is a child. You're also saying now, nobody is a child. So anybody that knows what you're supposed to do, you do it. You understand? Because when you begin to talk about this, I also remember I think last month or earlier this month, when the This Day published a particular news that IPOB say that they are going to arrest anybody that enforcing sit at home. And one of the questions that I asked, I said on the 5th of November, Rapture Media.
I will talk.
Yeah.
Was it the leadership that gave that announcement to arrest people or what?
So, like I said, nobody is a child. So, such a news need to be debunked. You also saying now?
Yeah.
Such a news need to be debunked, and so many other things. So, anybody that have his heart towards this struggle and believe in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we also try to do or replicate those things that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Even try to do more, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that anybody who can do it better than him, that he is going to step down for that person. So that is to say that he wants people to be challenging the media will be challenging each other. Who is going to do more? Who is going to bring out more information? Who is going to bring more secret and the rest of them, in order to channel it in the Nigerian government? This is what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu we want to see in us. This is exactly what they want to see with us. So, use your 1 minute to give your last minute, because so that we can call it a day. We've been here for like 3 hours now.
Yeah, I see that. So anyway, my brother, I thank you very much for your good work. I always want to be in your program all the time, because I've been watching all the broadcasts, all the media warriors. You know, you always select people. I know that some of them, some of the leadership, they don't want to teach them. I always like to be in your program because I see the truth in you. That is the simple truth. I always like to be in Mazi Simon Epa's program. In Sima, he always say the bitter truth. Sometimes he goes very, very, very hard. So this guy has something in him. The leadership, most of these people, instead of fighting these people, is the responsibility for the leadership to call these people by the side and caution them and talk to them and try to see into their program. That is the problem the Zulu government have today, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the greatest leader of all time, has seen so many things wrong in the Zulu government, try to meet the governors to talk this thing with them. They refuse. They tell him that is not the way they do it. I think that is the same way the leadership of the director of state is doing today. They should call these people and talk with them. If you think that you cannot talk with them, you allow them in social media, and they are saying so many things that is right, that makes sense, and you see other people, other media warriors, I just after them. It doesn't lead us to anywhere. It doesn't lead us to anywhere. So I am appealing for the leadership to come back and try to find a way to bring these people together. Most of these people, there's someone like BIAFRA Nation and this other lady in Spain or where, they should call these two guys in order. They are wasting their time. What they are doing doesn't make any sense. You can't be in your program for 2-3 hours just for Simon Epa. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. You can call 1 or 2 what someone is doing that is not doing it okay, and you go straight to what we are there for. Not the whole program, and you are calling Simon's name. This is madness. The leadership should call these people in order. They should focus on the government and our leader that is inside the prison yard talking about those issues, not Simon Epa. Simon Epa is not the problem. Simon Epa is not the one holding our leader in prison. Simon Epa is not the Nigerian government putting us in killing people in Biafra land. This is what get me upset all the time. When I come on social media, I see these people just ranting on social media. It doesn't make any sense. They should go back and rethink. Even if the leadership is not talking to them, they should go back and rethink. They should change their way of broadcasting. That system of broadcasting, it's not working. It's not working that way. Huh? Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you. And I'm so glad to be in your program, and hopefully that you invite me next time.
Just whenever you see live, you can always join. I don't usually come live much these days. I based on these a detailed videos well organized, because when you go live, you don't see much people share it. Why? Because of the suppress from the enemy. So I much goes on the.
I always share your program, so you know that all the time I share your program. There's none of the program that will come out with us. I always share your program. So even if you think that people are not watching it, people are watching it. People are watching your program, so you should know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Even if it's 30 minutes, say 1 or 2 years, let me tell you, you are making points more than all these other people that are saying that they are fighting for the leadership. You make sense anytime you talk. These people are just there fighting. That's why I want the leadership to call them in order. That they should leave this guy alone. Yesterday that they have a court case. If you go to the program, you see what they are saying, you will even cry. They are just talking about Simon Eber. What does Simon Eber have to do with whether Nnamdi Kanu is coming out or Nnamdi Kanu is coming out or it's not coming out? And finally, Nnamdi Kanu didn't come out. So the issue that they lay out yesterday, that it was a lie. They were just lying. It was not true, because Nnamdi Kanu was not supposed to come to court yesterday. And the tell people that Nnamdi Kanu is coming to court and Simon Eber didn't know about it. Is that what they should be talking about? This thing, they have to address this. These people should stop this. They should stop it. Not now. Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. What do they think if Nnamdi comes out and go to their program and ask which day were they talking? They say it was the day that they announced that you are coming out, but you are not coming out, but it was not that you are coming out. What do they even think? Do they even sit down and listen to themselves? Yeah? Do they sit down like this and listen to themselves? It doesn't make any sense what they are doing. Laughing at somebody that they see Nnamdi Kanu has been praising. That this guy is bringing this BIAFRA struggle in another dimension. Do they know what you mean for Nnamdi Kanu to open his mouth and say that? That the person that you are insulting and laughing about, our leader is saying that this guy is taking BIAFRA struggle to another dimension, not even the one that he is doing. He's praising this guy, that this guy is booming up. And I hear Simon Eber say, because of these people, makes him not even to hit Nigerian government the way he's supposed to hit them. Because sometimes they take time to analyze what they are saying, that is not okay. Which means they are bringing the struggle back. They are not supporting the struggle.
Okay, watching the let me ship in words. Like I said in the comment that you made concerning DOS coming out to ask people not to say 1 or 2 things in the social media, which I said that the people that their job is the people who are anchoring that program. Now, talking about Simon Eber.
Yeah.
If I am Simon Eber, I will not pay much attention reading comments while I am broadcasting, because it is going to distract me. If I am Simon Eber, if anybody sent me any message, see what this person said about you. When I listen, just about, let me just say 30 seconds, I will not listen to that. I just focus on what I am doing. Because the people who want his downfall might also use another people in order to come in a friendly manner to bring more beast in him for him to make mistake. You understand what I'm saying now? So if I am him, I will do my work You don't even need to even be, because you don't even need to even fighting for him, asking these people, because these are what they want. They want you to always come out and be defending Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa on the other side will be defending himself, forgetting what he's supposed to do, because you said that Simon Ekpa said that he's not hitting Nigerian government the way he's supposed to be hitting them because of this attack. So if I am him, I will not pay attention to Asere. I will focus on what I am doing.
Not if I make mistake, but he mentioned something like I think the way he's supposed to take this level of this I think participation, or not maybe the way he's supposed to take the level
it's still the same thing,
agitation, or the way the thing is supposed to be
my brother,
because
my brother, we are saying the same thing. If you watch my program, when I said that when I started, I came out with jotting down, take time and jot down whatever I want to talk about. It takes me time, but now that I have upgraded, I have to type in, you know, so I'm saying now, make a research, change some few things. It even helped me to even go more faster, print it out, get it, and do my program. Even this edited video that you see that I'm doing, it is not no more writing, because writing takes me time. But when I listen to program, or when I'm having this conversation, I always have my pen and paper to do it manually. You understand? And because of this, and the way that I've seen that the Nigerian government are attacking me, and I begin with this edited video, I now see that people are sharing it more, because if you have to take time, to take my time to, I don't care how long it takes. If it's a 20 minutes, I don't care. If it's 30 minutes, as long as I bring out conclusion of what I want to talk about. And that makes me to upgrade. It now makes me to upgrade. You know what I'm saying now? So this is the dimension I'm going. If I am him, I will not pay attention reading comments, because I don't read comments. Me myself, I don't read comments. You can write whatever you want to write. I don't read comments. You cannot see me be reading comments. That is why sometimes you can see like 3 devices or 5 devices live at the same time. You know what I'm saying now? Because I focus on what I am doing. So this is just an advice that I want you to give to him.
I'm sorry to cut you short. People have been telling him, stop listening to those things. He said, and I overheard him say yesterday that it takes time for him to even that he's trying his best to make sure to stop doing that. It takes time for him to stop doing that. It takes time, but he will come to that point. And I will pray that the special grace of God should go ahead to clean what he's doing. He should not listen to people, what they are saying, or what they are about to comment and all these things. That it should help more to the struggle. So, but and as well, we really need to, if you have time to call like these people, like the Afan and this Wasopia, they should fight low. They should really calm down and withdraw from all these things. It doesn't mean that our issues sometimes they don't do that. Even Martin and the Kano, that's why I love Martin and the Kano in whatever station. No matter what it is, I overheard Martin and the Kano. One boy was insulting him, my brother, insulting him. He told them that they should allow the guy that he wants to keep sense in his face. He didn't cut him off. I don't know if you have watched that program. Mazi never cut that off. He didn't even put the guy back. So he said that they should allow him, that he should keep sense in his way. The boy was backing because Mazi was calling him good as him. The boy backed at it. But if you see the way Mazi and the Kanu break everything down, even after the guy, they threw him out of the hall. You see the way Mazi and Kanu break those things down, then you will understand that his type of leadership is difficult to get. So, but I don't expect BOS to do that or Simon Epa to do that as well. But you know, people are different. People are different. That is why most of the time, to be sincere with you, I know sometimes you will not like to hear it. When people say that Mazinand Kanu is BOS, Mazinand Kanu. Personally, I don't agree with that. BOS is BOS, Mazinand Kanu is Mazinand Kanu. There is no comparison with them. He creates a structure. Those people that in that structure that Mazinand Kanu creates, when Mazinand Kanu is not around, they can damage the structure. That is the simple truth. I know some people don't like to hear it. You can't compare Mazinand Kanu and BOS. It's fake. It can never compare. It can never be compared because they don't act like Mazinand Kanu. Mazinand Kanu is a warrior. I have never seen any warrior in BOS like Mazinand Kanu. Nobody should tell me that Mazinand Kanu is BOS. BOS is Mazinand Kanu. It's not true. It's a lie. It's a fat lie. Because there are certain actions that BOS should take. They don't take them. Mazinand Kanu cannot even stand those things that are happening to Japan.
Okay. Can we use it this way to say that did some other time. With you, I have been here with you for like 1 hour, 30 minutes almost. And in totally, I have been here for 3 hours. And I have to, we have to call it a day.
I pray God to protect and guide my this he should keep on doing, although I've been angry with him for some time, that I see him just keeping mellow down when things are happening in Biafra land, and he doesn't come out and say this thing. I'm not really happy, but I pray that God protect him, make him to realize that Biafrans are people that he is serving. Biafrans is not serving him, he is serving us. So if we have issues, he should come out and say this. I pray that God should strengthen him, and he should look into the media warriors and speak to them and tell them these are programs for them to be paid. If some of them don't know what to say, they should call him and ask him questions. So he will tell them. So those things are more better. Even if he doesn't have to talk with us, he should have more meetings with the media warriors. So he will listen to them and give his own point of view. He doesn't need to command them, but give his own point of view that when you are doing that, you are hating us. When you are not doing like this, you are not hating us or stuff like that. I think that will go a long way. Yes. Thank you very much, my dear brother.
Thank you very much.
I'm so humbled to be in your program.
Thank you very
much. And I
much.
hope that you invite me next time so we can have a better conversation and stuff like that. I would always like to be in your program also to talk about this bad government from the Zoo.
Do you speak Hausa? Do you speak Hausa? Because I'm looking for people who can speak Hausa so that we can be able to be analyzing Hausa. Do you speak Hausa?
No, I don't. And I love this program. The first day I hear you speak Hausa, I say, what with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not produce in this world? People should come out. If they want people from other countries, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will produce them. That is the simple truth. The day I hear you speak Hausa and analyzing this in Hausa, I salute Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because it takes a blessing. And can you imagine people speaking Hausa, speaking Yoruba for the sake of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Can you imagine that? People don't understand me. My brother, I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's very difficult.
Thank you.
I can speak French. We can be with French. I can even show some words with French and all those things because I'm good in French.
Then I can groom you. We can anchor program. Then when I groom you, then you can also create a platform in French. You understand?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So I will take your number. I will call you later. Okay? All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, Martin. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bless you. I have to. Somebody is calling again. Hello. Hello, watching again.
Hello, watching again.
Ndewo. Just two minutes because I want to round up because I have other things that I want to do, which I need to bring it out online. I've been working on a particular program. So 2 minutes, please.
Yeah, I can see that you are tired. I just want to rush it and contribute a little bit. I have two things to say, my brother. Two things I have to say is that our brother, they destroy their property in Lagos, and secondly, the leadership of IDU. So let me first of all discuss about our people. My brother, what I have to contribute for our people to destroy their property in Lagos is that, for me, particularly, I have a reason to say this. I don't have any pity on them because our people, they make parable, they say that Manoland Lola our people, they are not what they call them, because these people, they are just like a stubborn fly. Because some people who do not see danger when danger is coming, these people, I don't know what to call them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been a long time crying, shouting every day by day, talking to our people that you people should go back to home. Do whatever you are doing outside. Build your houses, build your company, do whatever you can do outside. But these people, they are stubborn. Building all the state spaces, build everything in Abuja, in Kano, anywhere they are, they like. So whatever that happened to them there, that is their business.
1 minute more.
So, are you hearing me?
Yes, 1 minute more, please.
Okay. So, my brother, that is what I have to contribute in that place. But another thing that I wanted to say that is very, very important for me, please. You see, I've been following you a long time ago. And particularly to me, I don't call anyhow in this, any people that, protesting or agitating in social media. I don't call anyhow. But I decided to call you because I see another quality in you, and I see that you are somebody, and somebody who doesn't support evil. Because in this issue now, in this IPOB issue, my brother, there is a lot of conspiracy that is going on there, which is not good. Let us call a spade a spade. And whenever we see that something is bad, let us say that this is bad. Our leadership, they are not trying a lot. They are not trying. Because the reason why I say so is that, you see, IPOB is very big to someone to hijack. IPOB is very big to someone to destroy. If Mazen Nandekano is on ground today, I believe that most of the things that is happening in IPOB will not happen. But because that young man is not around, IPOB is not called what is supposed to be. IPOB, when I know IPOB before, IPOB is a very strong, very, very, very strong. But now, look at exactly what is happening. Why am I saying this? Why I'm saying this is that when our leader was kidnapped from Kenya down to Nigeria, it does not make only, it doesn't, last 2 weeks, let me just say 2 weeks, this crisis started happening. You know, our leader, who the head of directorate, who chief, I don't say, the truth of this matter is that this young guy is not trying at all. What he is doing is not what a human being is supposed to talk. The guy is not trying because if Mazi Simon Epa, for instance, Mazi Simon Epa is doing something that is not good, that is not right, or is behaving, or the way he's broken, or the way he talks is not good. It's the responsible of Mazi Chikadosem to call this guy in order, to tell him that, my brother, you are trespassing. The way you are going is not good. But this man will be quiet, looking, seeing that the crisis, the people who are in social media, ranting, talking, gossiping, doing all manner of nonsense things, they will be quiet. This is going out of hand. My brother, I just want to say this, please.
Please.
I just want to say.
I really want to, when people are talking, you're still making points, but at a point, maybe you will say one thing that I would disagree with you, and we have to debate it. And for that, I don't have time, because I have other things that I want to really do, and my time is kwarupu. Please, maybe some other time, if I'm anchoring a program, live program, and you can call in and have your time, please. Okay?
Okay, my brother.
All right. Thank you very much. And on this note, I'm going to call it a day. I'll see you some other time when we come live to treat the issue that bothers us against the damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. I still remember as Odinkem and Kendele Chineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB, and also an active financial member as well, serving the indigenous people of Biafra through media, evangelists, and also in music. And I say, may Chukwu come and bless each and every one of you, and have a wonderful evening.